Hi, guys. Back to streaming. Let's go. We are back streaming. Early morning for me. It's wars. Back to competitive. This should be fun. I'm not expecting a lot of people. So, are we getting into our first attack? We are. Just jump straight in. So, we're already jumping into our first attack. Made this stream all professional. So here we go. So we're starting off with a recall Queen Charge Titans. How does everything sound? I think everything should be good. He's gonna recall that queen away from the town hall. Ooh, he has sneaky goblins to sneak in and take that town hall down, while the queen and the warden are on the opposite side of the base. Not looking too bad here. Setting up a really nice funnel, clears out the town hall. It's gonna start working his way in. Has the king to create the funnel on the other side. Game sound too low. You have to use a clean feed for this, so. Titans are moving themselves in, uses an early Grand Warden ability that should have kept all the Titans in there, which is nice, good. As he continues to move through, uses a Rage in the core. The defensive Rage goes off. It's going to do a lot of damage to those Titans, so he has to use an invisibility spell. Nothing's going in for those Inferno Towers. Ooh. King ability is used. I don't think he has a lot of power left in this one. Let's see, let me fix. Unfortunate. Oh, wait, he still has his RC up, actually. I didn't realize that. Though she doesn't have her ability and Diggy is gone. No, this is not going to be a triple for GS. And that, unfortunately, is going to stop them. Nice try. That's going to be an 85% 2-star. So let's see, let me update the stars. So GS has 2 stars. Whoops. 2 stars right now. And let me see. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yes, I'm working I worked really hard to set this up, guys. I worked really hard to set this up. Hopefully it looks good. Hopefully it looks good, you know? Whoops. Oh, never mind. All right. We going in for our next attack. And we have got ourselves the Super Barch. Sending in a small Lalo, clearing out some of these defenses, popping the defensive rage early. This is always a really good thing. And now we've got the Blimp working in deeper into the base thanks to not using the Warden ability, and there he goes. He's using that because he's going into 2 sweepers, and he lands right on top of the clan castle, cloning up those super archers and allowing them to get massive value here. This is looking really good. He's able to keep pushing his way through with those super archers, takes down multiple defenses, including, I believe, the Eagle Artillery. Town Hall goes down, an Inferno, I believe 1 scatter shot. This is looking amazing. This is an amazing value. Gets another defensive rage. Now both defensive rage spell towers are gone. And now we can just start sending in these super barbarians and the heroes, using those super barbarians to create a bit of a funnel while he sends in the rest of his attack. This is looking quite good right here. Super wall breaker to get deeper into the base. He's got to deal with these lava pups, but he does have an Electro Titan, so he should be completely fine. There we go. Down goes all those lava pups, using just some of these super wall breakers around to open up as much of the base as he can, and he uses that Royal Champion all the way on the back end. So this is looking quite good. Diggy gets the stun while the King and Queen move towards the Monolith. King is going to have to use his ability to get through that Monolith, even though he is going to go down to it, but he's got the Phoenix. So he's going to be able to work himself in and take this down. RC still moving through. Queen and Royal Champion still have their abilities with multiple troops still left up on the base. This is looking very, very solid for a very nice 3-star. RC still up. They both still have abilities. It's a GG. Super Barch gets the 3-star. It is an amazing start. I'm not sure how you say their name. I'm just going to say the Warriors. What do you think about Super BLTX and their day 1 start? I really like the army. I have a guide coming up Monday. You guys, for Town Hall 13, you guys won't want to miss it. I'm working really hard to structure the video a little bit better since I haven't done a guide in a long time. So, all right. So let me put in the percentage here. So we got 20% on one side. We got, let's see. So we probably got to turn these off now. So 1 attack on both sides. We've got 3 stars. Again, I'm doing this without having that automatic, I don't have any automatic, like, stats, so, you know. It's nice to see that we have a decent amount of people. I wasn't expecting a crazy amount, mostly because, you know, I haven't streamed in a long time. I hope to stream a little bit more regularly with these competitive wars, so I'm going to be doing more streams outside of competitive wars, hopefully. So, here we go. We're going in for our next attack, and we have got GS going in again, and we've got ourselves the, let's see, the game sounds right. Good. We can rate a little bit. There we go. We've got ourselves a Zap Lalo here with the log launcher currently selected. He's gonna work his way into the Eagle. King is going to take down the Eagle Artillery here, while the Queen is staying nice and protected thanks to that Unicorn. Baby Dragon being used over on the Dark Barrack, and using the Golem here to start tanking for this log launcher and the rest of his heroes. Pops the King ability early, lures out this enemy CC with super minions and the rocket loons. Queen and Golem are going off towards the Expo here. I'm not sure if he wanted them to follow the log launcher or if they wanted him to do something else. Log launcher's going to open up these walls. We've got the Yetis having perfect pathing here, and it looks like they're going to go right into either the Monolith or the Scatter. Has the Royal Champion to go take that down. Unfortunately, they missed the Monolith, but the RC continues to move in. He's going to use a freeze to deal with that Town Hall. Oh, takes down that Monolith. thanks to the Yetis, and he pops that Grand Warden ability, having the Rage and the Haste to get them up, get them over to the Town Hall, gets some nice through that Town Hall poison, and now he sends in another Lava Hound, looking to get to some distraction. He only has this freeze spell. He has no other spells remaining. Headhunters take out the enemy Archer Queen. This is looking quite good. This is looking good. Has a ton of balloons. Still has the Queen up. Yeah, this is looking awesome. This looks like it will be a 3-star unless the Wizard Tower here is able to stop all these balloons. Ooh, this is close. This is close. Queen is banging through a wall. Oh, man. The Expo is still up. Oh, Queen switches a wall. We still got 40 seconds, though. Oh, man. Okay, so the pops that Queen ability. It's really all about time at this point. But he's able to get through the wall, and yet that is a 3-star for GS. GG. GS getting a 3-star here. Now we gotta update the stars. We're looking at GS currently has about 37% right now, thanks to that, and currently, that is a good start. They just need the Warriors to miss a 3-star here. What's going on, MS Empire? Yeah, I'm trying to look at chat too. I know we don't have a ton of people, but, you know, it's still fun to be with you guys. We'll be streaming for a while. We have multiple wars. This is the second war today. In the upper bracket, we still have 2 more in the upper bracket, and then we have 2 in the lower bracket I'm going to be streaming. So we have a lot of streaming today. We have a lot. We do indeed have a lot of streaming. So if you also want to be one of those people with a badge right next to them like V7, you could definitely support me via memberships. But here we go. You have another Super Barch. So we are seeing the use, so he's luring out the CC a little bit, luring out the archers, sends in a nice little lava loon, and he's going to use that Grand Warden ability, not getting as deep as the first attack, but another Super Barch coming in from the Warriors here. He's going to be able to land right near that Town Hall and the scatter shot, or the monolith here, cloning up those super archers and doing massive work here. He pulls the tornado trap that's right by the Town Hall, and look at all of this value he's getting. Town Hall is going to go down here. No builder huts around there. Eagle goes down. Could this scatter shot go down? Ooh, yes it does. Wow, that is amazing value. Basically half of this base has been cleared. And the Town Hall's gone. Here we go. So he lures out an Ice Golem CC, but he's going to use the Titan to take care of it. Very smart decision. Not having the Titan go in with the heroes, but rather having that kind of move in separately. So here we go. Queen and King are moving in. Super Barbarians are being used in order to basically just make sure that he's able to get them to go in the right direction. King is kind of veering off on his own. Can he work himself back in with the Queen? Can. Ice Golem goes off. And, uh-oh. Oh, there we go. We're back in it. Ice Golem freeze is nicely timed, so that King could stay within range. And tanking for that Queen. Pops the King ability. And he's starting to move in with this Royal Champion. Headhunters take down the enemy RC. With Diggy consistently moving in. There's not really a worry about anything else. All he just needs to make sure that he's doing is preserving this Royal Champion ability. But this is looking good. he is just sitting back and just letting this attack go off. Swag RC or swag invisibility and definitely swag abilities, and that just goes to show that the Super Barch is still an insanely strong option right now, and he's just getting it done. He makes it look easy. GG. Let's see, why don't I live stream my gameplay? So this entire thing, I can't join the clans. All of this is on a clean feed. So yeah, that's why you don't see me using my phone or using the PC to stream. It's all being done via a clean feed for us streamers. It just allows everyone to be able to watch it rather than trying to fight for space, you know? So that's kind of the whole point. What drink is this? This is my water bottle that I take to work out. Hope you stream more pro matches, to be honest. No. At the end of Worlds, or like while I was watching Worlds, I really wanted to. I really want to get back into it because I feel like this was fun to do. So we got another attack going in. And we have got ourselves another Zaplalo coming in from GS here. So this is going to be interesting. Zap Quakes for the... Ooh, that is some nice value. Getting a Scatter, Expo, and Rage Spell Tower. That is nice. Here we go. So he's using a Yeti to help clear out some of these outside buildings and clear out the Archer Tower from the outside, creating a very solid funnel here for that 18 housing space. Queen deals with the enemy Royal Champion. With one Headhunter, he has multiple, just enough to kind of get some good value in. So now he's just going to let this Queen kind of work herself in. He's going to use a Giant and the Barbarian King. Giant to kind of tank initially, and also to tank for this Queen. Wants to make sure that he's getting this Queen to go in for that multi-target Inferno, so he doesn't want to miss it, and that Queen does go in. That Skeleton Spell won't be able to stop him, and it looks like he's trying to go in for that Eagle Artillery with the Barbarian King. This is looking really good right now. This is looking really good. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Pops the King ability. Queen's ability was already used. She broke through the wall. King's going to go in for the Eagle Artillery. Takes that down. And now we can start the Lava Loon portion. He's got a Battle Blimp to go in for the Town Hall. Using a Lava Hound, couple minions, and balloons. Haste to get those these balloons through. Grand Warren ability to get that blimp through. Uh-oh. He's fighting sweepers. Oh, man. This is not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not going to get to the Town Hall. Oh, it just barely gets to it. He has an invisibility. Smart play with the invisibility to get them to the Town Hall almost immediately and away from the Town Hall poison. And he has Super Barbarians to help clean up the bottom side, but he still has that Monolith. Doesn't have the Royal Champion. Oh, man. I don't think this is enough. He still has 8 balloons, though. Can he get it? He's... Oh, no. Wait. He doesn't have any more splash damage defenses. Tornado pops off. But he still has Diggy. He still has a bunch of smaller units. He still has multiple balloons. No, this is looking really solid for a nice, simple 3-star. He has more than enough troops to do this with more than enough time. GG. Nicely done. That is a nice 3-star. Oh, I forgot to update the right here. We're going to be seeing their 3rd attack go in. But currently they're in track for a perfect war, just like Tribe Gaming earlier. 57% right here within 3 attacks. We are seeing a nice 8 stars from these guys. Is that Dark Side from Strut? I'm not sure. Amazing blimp save. Oh, totally. Dude, that's why I wanted to do this. Watching pros attack, it's crazy, but you can learn a thing or two from them. Yeah, that invisibility would probably have been activating the town hall, or like missing it, or turning it invisible. Here we go though. Another attack. We've got with the warriors up, and they're running the recall super dragons. This is by far one of the most common attack strategies we saw in Worlds. So let's see what the warriors can do here. Queen and Royal Champion aiming at taking down this multi-target Inferno without really using any spells. He has a couple lightning spells to deal with a sweeper here, whichever direction he wants to go towards. But he's just going to let this Queen kind of walk through. Things aren't looking too bad here. This multi-Inferno should go down. He's going to let his Queen keep going for a little bit, and now he's going to use that recall spell. So now where is he going to recall her? He's going to use her over on the left side of the base. He's going to set a nice funnel here with some of these super dragons, and then he's just going to send the rest of them in. Use the rage spell here to help his Queen as he goes into an enemy Royal Champion. 2 lightning spells on the sweeper here, and now he has a brilliant area to move into the base through with that battle blimp and the super dragons working themselves in. Ooh, he finds a tornado trap, but this should be a Yeti blimp, so he should be able to take down this monolith. Freezes up the town hall. Down that goes, but he needs his town hall to go down, and indeed he gets that town hall down. There we go. And he has a super dragon still up, still moving through. Queen's still up, and she's going to be able to do her own thing. King is going to be used down with the other super dragons as they start to thin out. Perfect timing too. Warden's going to be able to get a little bit more. Let's see if he moves in with the rest of the attack or if he's just going to die. Phoenix on the Warden, and that is going to get a little bit more value here, but that King is going to be used here. RC right behind after using the King's ability. Queen's still working strong, still has an invisibility spell here. Uh-oh. A little bit of buffer. So working his way through. King does not have his ability, and he does not have the Phoenix, so if he dies, he is gone. RC still moving through. Queen goes down. RC still has her ability. This is looking really wrecked right here. GG from the Warriors getting it done. They have more than enough time. RC has her ability. Nice 3-star. They are currently on track for a perfect war. That is a nice setup right now. This is really good for this team. 9 stars on the board after 3 attacks here. They're looking extremely good with that 60% total after all 3 of those attacks. This is looking really good. The one thing you learned from watching the pros is you're only using the Phoenix on the RC. Well, the Phoenix can actually be fluctuated, you know? You're seeing it with the Grand Warden, you're seeing it with you're seeing him with the King. So, I mean, honestly, I really would never think to use it I would have never thought to use it on the Grand Warden. But it seems like it kind of protects you from any sort of issues, so it's actually kind of nice, I guess. Here we go. We've got the 4th attack going in for GS. They are currently a star behind. Here we go. We've got a battle drill, early battle drill here going in. What he wants from this is he needs to path over to this eagle. Either that or allowing him to get deeper into the base. A really interesting play on using the battle drill very early here. It is going to pop in this case. I don't know if that's where he wanted that blimp to pop, though. The Yetis are actually working themselves over to the Eagle Artillery. Unfortunately, one of the Yetis die. So that early battle drill kind of does help this Queen Charge as he kind of works himself in. This is a Queen Charge Super Barbarian attack, so the early battle drill here being used for a little bit of value. I feel like he wanted that Eagle Artillery. I think he really wanted that Eagle Artillery, but we will see how that's going to affect it here. King is working himself in with the Grand Warden. So he does have the Grand Warden ability to provide a lot of support. Tap the Poison Spell Tower. Don't see that too often getting through, but that is why he had that Grand Warden ability to help get through this and make sure that he's able to take down this monolith, hopefully. Queen's still working herself in. Not looking too bad right now, but this Eagle Artillery, once this king goes down, is going to be pretty insane. So he's going to send in that Royal Champion to help clear this out. Early Skeleton Spell to distract some of these defenses and Royal Champion. She's getting taken down by some of these Super Barbarians. They are clumping up though. But these Super Barbarians are doing a lot of work. Queen is going to take this Town Hall down. Rage and Freeze. Another Freeze being used here. RC still has her ability. Queen still has her ability. This is looking really dominant right now. Oh man, does he have enough time? Oh, I think he easily has enough time. That is a nice attack here. RC ability used, and there we go. That is a nice 3-star coming in for GS. That was really sweet attacking with the Queen Charge into Super Barbarians. Nicely done. Hella exposed monolith. Well, there's a reason for it. But unfortunately, it was not enough to stop this attack. So that puts us here currently 11 stars, 77% in total for GS. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get these stars. So 11 stars right now after 4 attacks. Some water too. So not looking too bad. Here we go. The Warriors are going to respond with their own. We've got a Skelly Bat Donut Lava Loon. Oh, he's showing his screen. You guys can't see the players, but just scouting the base right now. Now he's gonna drop in that Rage, Invisibility, Bats, and it looks like he's going in with a Bat Donut, trying to go in for the 2 multi-target Infernos. And will he get it? 1 Inferno goes down, 2 Infernos go down, and that is going to get him massive value. He pops one of the initial Rage spell towers. Still 1 in the core, but it's not going to be doing nearly as much as with those other Inferno towers. Golem is being used with that Archer Queen. King is going to go in and walk his way in for that for the Eagle Artillery. It's going to have a Skeleton Spell to distract the defenses and enemy Royal Champion while the Log Launcher is starting to move himself in. Queen is being targeted by this. Ooh, he has to force the ability here kind of early due to that Expo, but at least it was not under a Rage spell tower. Queen's still working himself through. He still has the Unicorn to heal him up. Unfortunately, though, dealing with this... Ooh, that Queen's going to go down. Not having that ability kind of hurts. But I'm not sure if he wanted any more value. I know he probably wanted this this Inferno Tower, but unfortunately he is going to miss the Inferno. Ooh, okay. At least he had that Rage Spell Tower already activated. So now he can start this Lava Loon to start working himself in towards the Town Hall. He has no Siege Machine to secure it. So he just needs to hopefully help make sure that this funneling is as good as it can be. Inferno still remains up. There's no way to get rid of that Inferno without sacrificing a couple more balloons. He's going to use a Rage. Grand Warren ability has a Ice Hound to help get him through. He's being slowed down by this Town Hall Poison, but it should be completely fine as he leaves it thanks to that Grand Warren ability. He's going to lose quite a bit of balloons here, especially to that multi-target Inferno. Can he take that down? Does the Yeti Mites take it down? They do. Oh, man. Does he still have enough of a push to get through? I think he does. Wow. He is going to be able to get through this back end. Gets through the Town Hall without having to worry. And that Bat Donut is going to have a lot of success. But now time is at an issue. 20 seconds remaining. He has plenty of balloons, a lot of minions, lava pups, and ice pups. 15 seconds. Can they get through these final storages? It's looking good. Are they going to ruin their perfect war? No, they get it. Another 3-star for Warriors. Hopefully my voice is good right now. That tripled. Yeah, that tripled. But man, we are looking good. We are one attack away from them getting a perfect war. This would be the second perfect war of this entire thing. So this would be incredible. Currently, we are seeing them at 12 stars right now. 12 stars. Yeah, solid cleanup. Solid cleanup. So that is not too bad. But we should be seeing the attack go in for... Good, it's not behind. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't. And the poll right there. So you guys think GS is gonna win? It's interesting. First time seeing this consistent. They mostly fail on 3 to 4 hits. Honestly, I have no idea about this team. I actually had no idea, but here we go. We have the final attack for GS, and we are seeing another Queen Charge Recall Super Barbarians. Got a log launcher selected currently. This Queen Charge is looking to go in for that Barbarian King Town Hall, but it is being protected by that invisibility spell tower. So let's see what can change. Queen's going to start working herself in, deals with the enemy Barbarian King. He's going to lure out the enemy CC, or a little bit of it. And that Queen is going to be used here. Let's see, that invisibility spell tower does go off. So what is he going to do to fix this? He's within range, but he's going to drop in a freeze. Oh, did he want to get that? He's going to recall that Queen. Okay, smart play here. He's going to wall break open the scatter shot compartment and get his troops to go in towards that direction. King and Warden are being used on the other side with that gingerbread Warden. They're working quite nicely in. Some Super Barbarians are being used on the right side to help funnel the Queen in. Same on the left side with the Barbarian King and the Grand Warden. And the log launcher's being used. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at the log launcher. Perfectly lined up with 2 Inferno towers. early Grand Warden ability with the Barbarian King ability, and the Warden's ability is also able to get onto that log launcher. This is looking amazing. He's going to be able to take down both of these Infernos more than likely with the 2 Yetis here. This is looking really good with Super Barbarian still going through, but he does have to worry about that invisibility spell tower. He has the Royal Champion working himself in. Yetis underneath those Yeti Mites. Could they go in for that Monolith? No. So it looks like he's going to distract the Monolith here. He activates the spell tower early. Ooh, Skeleton Spell activated that spell tower, and he still has a freeze and an invisibility. Oh, this is looking done. This is looking great. Monolith goes down. Spell tower's not even there to challenge it, and that right there is a 3-star for GS. Their final attack getting a solid 3-star to set them up nicely. So all they need now is a defense and a low percentage 2-star in order to win. So this could be interesting, but Warriors are currently doing insanely well right now. So that is going to give them a 97% after 5 attacks. That is going to land them at 14 stars after 5 attacks here. Here we go. We have got Warriors' final attack to go in. We're seeing a Twin Hogs. All they need to do is basically get a high percentage 2-star or a 3-star in order to. But I don't think they want to ruin their perfect war. So we've got a couple Yetis being sprung here. A lot of skeletons. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, this is looking baited here. The skeletons here are definitely helping in whittling down the HP. Hopefully, oh, wow, a lot of ground traps around that location. And that queen, though, is going to be used to go in for this exposed town hall. Very interesting. Very interesting. An exposed town hall like this. Not sure if it was geared to defending that BLTX strategy. But let's see what he's going to be able to do. Uses a rage. Keeping this queen up as he kind of starts to move through. Barbarian King being used to set the funnel for the queen. Doesn't matter which direction is a symmetrical base that he's hitting. So all he really needs to do, though, is just prioritize one or the other. Walks into the Town Hall Poison. Should still be fine. Defensive Rage does go off, though. Let's see what happens. Invisibility spell being used on the queen. Looking good. Enemy CC does come out. Raging up this queen again, but he's taking a lot of fire from a lot of different sources, and this... Ooh, yeah, so he's gonna... Uses a freeze there on the Expo. No queen ability used. Very smart here, and he's gonna have to send in these Super Hogs over by that Royal Champion. Pops that queen ability here. Hog Riders are being used to support this push. Rage spell, Grand Warden ability, nicely timed. Queen will be able to take down that town hall, or take down the scatter shot, and he uses the skeleton spell to distract the Expo. This is looking really good. A couple more Hog Riders going in for the Expo. While that queen continues to work herself through, he still has that Royal Champion working in, deals with that Monolith. The Raged Up Monolith shouldn't do a lot of work here. And that Rage Spell Tower has already expired. He has no more spells. Queen's still working himself through. He does not have any abilities. Queen's still working strong, though. This is... he uses the RC ability. I didn't notice that. But it looks really good right now. I think they got themselves the perfect war for Warriors. Getting it done. And getting the victory over GS with an amazing, perfect war. Wow. Wow. 15 stars, and your winner is the Warriors, and knocking GS down to the lower bracket. And kind of set this up for you guys to see the stars here. But wow, a 15-star performance. That is an epic showcase right there. But look at that, man. Crazy. They didn't have the fastest attacks, but they did have the strength. So wow. So new, is that how you say it? So you said that this is the first time you've seen them ever be consistent. That's crazy. They were base was an L. Yeah, I think you could have. I think that base could have been good for anything else. So that is just the first match in we have 4 more wars to stream. We still have 4 more wars, guys. So next, we have 2 clans, or at least 1 clan that you should recognize. We're going to update the clan logos here. But we have got ourselves early attacks. It's all we got to do is just fix this up real quick. Early attacks here, and we also have another clan here, KC Team. So this is going to be a very interesting war. Oh, we got to blow this up. There we go. There we go. Let's reset. Let's reset everything back down to 0. But who do you guys think is going to win this one? Is it going to be early attack, or is it going to be KC Team? There we go. Poll is up. So you guys think early's gonna win? Let's see, let me promote the stream here on Twitter. All right, here we go. All right. Yeah, I don't even know either, but not too bad in terms of their attacks. They are, for the most part, 5 for 8 to 6 for 8, with one person only getting 1 3-star. But here we go. Let's let me all right, we'll have to fix this up during during the attack. But here we go. We are seeing them come in early attacks with a twin hog attack. Just gonna try and reset this on the fly. There we go. Early attack going in. These guys you saw in the World Championships, if you guys watched it, of course. Here we go. Queen Charge going in for this Town Hall. This is looking quite good here. Queen Charge forced to use a rage, but he's going to be able to keep this queen alive. Just barely outside this Town Hall poison right now, but I think she's going to walk into it. Yep, there she goes. By sending in these Super Hog Riders, RC, and Grand Warden with a couple of Headhunters to follow. Early Rage. Will he be using an early Warden ability? Yes, there he goes. Battle Drill going in to provide more support as he enters into the base. This is not looking too bad here. We have a lot of a push. We have a lot of a push moving into the base, man. This is looking quite good here. Let's see. Ooh. Oh. He lost his Super Hogs. Uh-oh. King is being used up by the Eagle Artillery. Battle Drill is still up. Queen is still up. RC uses her ability. Defensive Rage Spell Tower goes off on the back end. We'll lose that Royal Champion. Barbarian King is still up. He still has a lot of a push through. Can this Battle Drill stay up? It does stay up. Oh my goodness. And it still has half HP. Queen is still up. Oh man, this is looking really good here. If this Battle Drill stays up the entire attack, I could see this 3-starring, guys. Queen is able to take down the Inferno, and this is looking really good for a 3-star for early attacks. Wow. Battle Drill stays up the entire attack. Oh my good lord. But yeah, the tornado shutting down those hogs didn't even matter. The Battle Drill is able to stay up the entire attack and get the 3-star for him. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That is great to start with a 3-star. As after one attack has been used, and we're already seeing a nice amount of percentage being chosen here. Already really, really good. Early attacks. That was really, really good. That was a really nice twin hog attack. Oh, I don't know if I want to have these headphones on all this time. Take them off for now. Here we go. We got Super Bowlers. Get you over to the attack, of course. Got the Grand Warden. We have a Golem involved. This gonna be really interesting. He's just gonna let this Warden kind of walk, do his own thing, making sure that he's able to create a really solid funnel. So KC team is a bit of an unknown here, for at least for me. I'm not sure if any of you guys have been following this team or have seen them in the Global Clash Cup. This Grand Warden looks like he is locked on to this Royal Champion. But he's going to be able to set a really solid funnel here. Where does he want these Super Bowlers to go into? It looks like he wants them to go in from this top side to go in towards the Eagle Artillery and the Monolith. So he's going to be able to get some solid value here. He is definitely taking his time. He will be able to take down this this Expo here. He's going to use some of these Super Barbarians to basically remove these structures. I mean, I'm very glad we're seeing a lot more use of these guys because they're really good, but looks like we're using a Siege Barrack for this funnel. He's got the Golem being used in order to tank for these Super Bowlers. He's going to be able to get them in to go start moving in towards the core of the base, using a rage spell in order to push himself in, dealing with the Eagle Artillery, who just barely stays up, but nothing healing it back up to full. He's going to use an early Grand Warden ability, another rage, as he follows into the core of the base. Dealing with the enemy CC, he's still able to push himself in. He does need to get into this Town Hall. This Town Hall is still up. It is not even... nothing's going in towards it. He's got another rage. feel like he wanted them to kind of skip onto this town hall. Invisibility spell used. He's got this queen continuing to work in. RC is being used on the left side of the base as he continues to drive in. Deals with the town hall thanks to the queen and the super bowlers. RC is still up. Whew, this is looking really close here. Diggy is still up, moving in with everything. Grand Warden of Altar is still up here as well. Enemy Barbarian King is also still up. RC still has her ability. Queen still has her ability. Still has a free spell here. Pops that queen or pops that Royal Champion ability. And this is looking good. We got ourselves another 3-star in response to early attack. Super Bowlers getting it done on this base and get some really nice value. GG here for AC team. Okay. So both clans have started themselves up with 3 stars. So this should be a very interesting matchup here. Be a very interesting match. Solid Super Bowler hit though. Very, very solid. I know that I know the stream might be behind mostly because of YouTube. It's YouTube, of course, you know. So I'm not expecting to see chat, you know, popping off. But yeah. So I'm still very happy to be able to be back here streaming with y'all. Feels really, really good and feels really natural. Alrighty, here we go. We've got early attacks going in again. Hades here. And we are seeing the use of... Oh, okay. So we got a Super Barbarian, Queen Charge, Hog Rider attack. Queen Charge, I guess Super Barb Hog. This will be interesting. Battle Drill is selected. So let's see what he's going to be able to do. Is he able to get into this scatter shot? No, not from the looks of it. Oh no, he can. Okay, this is good. Queen ability. Oh, okay. Almost forced. Almost forced. He's still working himself in. Ooh, oh my gosh, that queen ability. Oh, dude, he saved that queen ability. He's going to be able to deal with the enemy CC. It's got a Super Minion Headhunter Archer CC. Oh boy, let's see. King's being used on the other side. Uses an invisibility spell in order to make sure that he's able to kind of get through these. And now he's just going to start sprinkling in the hogs with the battle drill being used. And let's see what he can do. He's just sprinkling in these super barbarians as well. Getting some really nice additional value while this queen is working herself in. We've got an invisibility spell tower here. And unfortunately, there is a sweeper pushing back the healers from this rage. He's going to be able to get the defensive rage spell tower. He's going to have to use this ability here. There's no other option. Oh, man. How is he going to get into this town hall compartment? I'm not sure if he still has the warden. Oh, he still has the warden, the hog riders. He uses he has the poison lizard to go in and help deal with the enemy barbarian king as he continues to work himself in. Diggy, nice stun here. Hog riders still working themselves in. A freeze to be used. Another freeze spell. A rage spell here. Can he get the town hall down before the invisibility spell tower goes off? And he can. Pops a Grand Warden ability to get through the town hall poison. Invisibility spell tower does go off, so turning the Inferno towers invisible here. And a nice rage spell tower and invisibility spell tower combo. But unfortunately, that Queen Charge took that rage spell tower down. RC still has her ability. Queen is unfortunately down. And I don't think this is going to 3-star. No, I don't think so unless a miracle happens. No, this is it. And GS unfortunately falling short. A really nice looking attack, but Not enough to get through, and that is gonna probably keep us maybe a 90% 2-star here. There it goes. 90% 2-star here for early attacks. So that is unfortunate. We've had the luxury of seeing all of these really nice we haven't really seen very many fails, but unfortunately that was one of them. So that brings us up to a total of 5 stars here for early attacks. Unfortunately, they do not have a amazing percentage, not like all the other teams, but they still did get a high percentage 2-star, so it does still keep them in the running. Your channel is awesome. It really helps me grow a lot within the game. Awesome. That is the entire point of my channel. I know my channel isn't growing as quickly, and I'm trying to find options, but I really like seeing that. I think it's awesome. I think there's not a lot of people doing that nowadays. If you notice, a lot of people are either doing fun content, which is fine, but no one's really doing tutorial content. It kind of came and went, and I still think it's kind of needed. All right, here we go. KC team. They're going in again with the Super Bowlers. Let's see if it could work. Are we seeing another Super BLTX situation? But this time with Super Bowlers? Grand Warden Walk is being used here. He had a couple sneaky goblins instead of using anything else. That is the only other super troop outside the Super Bowlers here. He's going to use those Super Bowlers, has the King and the Siege Barrack being used over on the left side of the base. So he's got a really nice push going in. He has a P.E.K.K.A as well to move in with this Super Bowler push alongside the Golem. A nice jump spell to get right into the core. And he still has another one as well. Really nice funneling right now. Jeez. He does find an early Tornado Trap, but that should be fine. Rage spell being used to get these Super Bowlers to move in. Should we use an early Grand Warden ability? You know, he has the Ice Golem there and the Golem kind of moving in. He has Hog Riders, or the Super Hogs, from the Siege Barrack. Things are looking really good. He still has yet to use that Grand Warden ability. That Grand Warden ability will be forced, but that Town Hall should go down to these Super Bowlers here. Down it goes. Still has the RC over on the left. Uses the Rage with the Queen and the healers alongside the Super Bowlers, taking down massive value here. He really doesn't have that much that's still up. That Town Hall Poison expires at the perfect time for these Super Bowlers. Oh man, this is looking really dominant. He's going to be able to use that freeze on the Barbarian King to keep these Super Bowlers alive. But gosh, look at this push. This is a 3-star here for KC team. Getting it done. Nice. Pops that Royal Champion ability, take down some of these buildings. That is looking amazing. Wow. Another 3-star with these Super Bowlers. Like, I would have never really thought about using a Golem with the Super Bowlers, but this seems to be a lot better than using the Electro Titan. 3-star here. That is a beautiful attack, and that is 6 stars. They're currently on track for a perfect war here. Could we see another perfect war? Could there be 3 perfect wars here in just this upper bracket? This is crazy. There we go. So, again, early attacks, not out of the running. They are just 2% shy, and of course, a star behind. So they are very, very close. This is still a very close match. Of course, this could be another GS and Warriors thing, where we see GS and Warriors being so close together. Using Super Archer Blimp could have gotten him huge value on the previous base. Yeah, probably could have on early attacks as attack. Thank you for the effort. Yeah, no worries, man. I really try to put a lot of effort into really every video I make, man. It's actually pretty insane seeing all the Super Bowlers go in. I think there was like 3 attacks in the championship where only one actually went in? Yeah, I remember. So I think there was one from Glass Jams that 3-starred still, even though he only had 1 going in. But here we go. We have got ourselves another attack going in, and we've got ourselves the Super Barch going in for this ring-style base. Blimp is able to get in towards the Town Hall. 2 clones and a Rage being used, and the Super Archers. Look at this value that he's going to be getting. He's getting the Town Hall down. He gets the Monolith down as well. And look at this value, man. Can he get the Eagle Artillery? No Eagle Artillery, but the entire core is gutted. It is gone. Shoosh. Queen is still up and working himself. He still has the Warden at full health. That Warden's still at full strength. I don't know. No, it's not going to be lured over, but he's going to be able to get some nice additional value here. This is really nice. That Warden's getting some really nice additional value. Here we go. Ice Golems being used. King and Queen with the Apprentice Warden kind of moving in. This is good. So this is really not looking too bad at all. That Grand Warden still working strong. Unfortunately, looks like he's targeted by that air defense, and that is going to call it for him. But this is looking good. King and Queen are still working in. He's got the Electric Titan being used to tank. Kind of treating it like a golem in a sense. But he still needs to deal with this Eagle Artillery. So he's going to send in this Royal Champion. King's going to start working himself onto the outside. Queen's going to deal with a wall. Down goes the Apprentice Warden. King's still working himself strong. He's got a nice push going in. He still has 2 invisibility spells that he can use at any given point here. King with Phoenix still working strong. This is not looking too bad. He's got a nice push going in. Uses that Queen ability. He still has a minute remaining. This is like done deal. 3-star for early attacks with the Super Barch. And they are still within distance of winning this war. That Warden staying up, man. That actually helped. That Warden staying up actually helped. That's crazy. That puts him up to... Whoops. That puts him up to 5 stars. Or, I guess, did they not update this? That was their 3rd attack, right? Yeah, it was their 3rd attack. There we go. They updated it. I just wanted to make sure. So, whoever wins this attack continues to move on, and they will face off the next war that we're streaming after this is ET Esports versus Marcos Esports. Got an Indian team in here, man. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. I'm really excited to stream that one. This is a little bit of the reason why I wanted to also stream this one. I think it was gonna be really fun. All right, so let me update this in terms of the percentage. So I believe we are currently, what's the percentage right now? I need to see the percentage. Come on, show me the percentage, please. I'm looking at the clean feed here. Let's see, that should be, as we update this, 58. There we go. So, there we go. Here we go. We go in with our next attack here, coming in from KC team. And again, we're seeing Super Bowlers. Interesting. Okay. This time using a Queen Charge with the Grand Warden. I think we saw this base in Worlds. This base looks very familiar. I think this base was hit with that very interesting Super BLTX attack. But it looks like KC team is going with their own BLTX style attack and going in with the Queen Charge. and super bowlers. So he's not going in right now for the Eagle Artillery. It looks like he's able to nicely funnel these troops back in. The Frosty is going to lure out the CC, so Frosty's going to die early. But he does get rid of the Eagle Artillery. Let's see, where do they walk now? Okay, they're going to walk to the left side of the base. Again, it's a symmetrical design, so anything could happen. He has the Siege Barrack again being used, Golem as well, and he has the Super Bowlers working in. Now this Queen does need to stay alive because he's using this Queen in a Queen charge. So he's going to be able to try and hopefully get everything to start moving in. The Super Bowlers are working themselves on the other side, but this is fine. As long as he gets multiple to stay in. Okay, he does lose one to the outside, but that's fine. He does have a nice push going in. He still has the Barbarian King with the Phoenix, the Golem, and the Super Bowlers working themselves in. He still has the Grand Warden ability to use. He uses that early on to still establish a nice path as he works himself in. Unfortunately, those Super Bowlers will die through that Town Hall Poison, so that is unfortunate, but he does still have that back end side. He does activate that Defensive Rage Spell Tower. He has a large push working in. Unfortunately, he has to use that Queen ability here. Oh boy. He still has the Super Hog Riders from that CC. He still has a Rage spell that he can use with this Royal Champion and the Hog Riders. This is not looking too bad, but I don't know if it is enough. He still has 2 Super Bowlers alive and a couple healers still as well. And he does still have this Royal Champion Seeking Shield ability. He uses it right there. Ooh, is it enough though? Oh man, this is going to be really close here. RC goes down, unfortunately. 20 seconds remaining. P.E.K.K.A. and the Super Bowlers are still up. They can... I don't know. They're in this closed compartment. Oh, no. I think it's unfortunately going to be a time fail. Oh, no. And they're not going to be able to get it. They ruined their perfect war. And unfortunately, a 97% 2-star. Oh, KC team so close to keeping the perfect war going. But now it is very close. We are neck and neck. So we got, it's pretty much tied here, but KC team with additional percentage here. So we have 59.4. So they're 1.4% above. That hurts though. That really does hurt. So we've seen 3 attacks from both sides. So let's see what they can do with their next attack. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how early attacks is going to be able to get this done. Got popcorn. But yeah. Also, if you guys want to have a badge right next to your name and get some exclusive perks, including monthly or weekly bases for Town Hall 10 all the way up to higher Town Hall levels, make sure to join my membership program. Just hit the join button. But here we go. We have got Yada. And Yada is known for his Super Bowler... Whoa. Super Bowler attacks. So, we shall see. We got double poison spell towers here. Not sure if he forgot to put them on rage, but we'll see what... They give us some upgrade. Here we go. He is looking to hopefully clear out some of these buildings and make it just so much easier for the rest of his attack. So he's got a nice funnel set here. Really solid here in terms of making sure that these Super Bowlers can go into the base. Eagle Artillery raining heavy fire, but these Super Bowlers are still working themselves in. Not looking too bad. He's got that jump spell being used just to make sure. He's got that battle drill being used here. Poison flings over to those balloons. Really nice getting that away from the Queen. Queen should be able to take down this Inferno Tower before the ice golem surround her? Yes, she does. And that will go down. This is looking quite good right now. Let's see what he can do. Still working himself in. Yetis to deal with the town hall. Down it goes from that, thanks to that battle drill. But now this back end is looking really suspicious here. No more Barbarian King. Still has the RC. Still has the Queen. And still has the Grand Warden. The Unicorn does get targeted, but that's completely fine. And he is going to be using an invisibility spell to help this Royal Champion get through this back end side. Does still have to deal with the enemy Archer, he still has the enemy Archer Queen to deal with. Does use the Royal Champion Seeking Shield. I don't know though. I don't think this has enough of a push to get through. That Queen is still up, but no more abilities on either hero. Unfortunately, I think this is just going to come down to time or just flat out just not being able to 3-star, but Yata just not able to get those Super Bowlers to go into the core and just do massive damage to it. Just didn't have enough of a push. And unfortunately, that is going to give early attacks a 2-star here. It's going to be a time fail. It's going to fail here on time, but he has multiple troops still up. The Queen is still up, still at full health. Same with the Grand Warden. Just not enough. So he's just trying to get as much percentage. It is an 84%. Somewhat low for a pro player, but nice try. Nice try nonetheless. That right now is going to hurt them, especially if KC Team comes in with another Super Bowler attack. So let's see what they can do. It'll be really interesting to see kind of how this entire thing plays out as well. So this will be very interesting. Here we go. We have another attack going in. KC Team switching it up, going in with the Electro Dragons. So they're going to use the spam Electro Dragons super early Grand Warden ability, followed by the Rage spells being used. E-Dregs aren't moving in though. I'm not sure if that early Grand Warden ability was good enough, but we'll see. He's able to get the Battle Blimp to work in for that Town Hall. These E-Drags are staying kind of on the outside of the base here. Nothing going into the core. Town Hall is going to go down thanks to the Yetis here. King and Queen are being worked over towards the Monolith while being tanked for by the Yeti. Uses the Barbarian King. Takes down that Monolith. Finally, swarming the core of the base. Still has a freeze. This is looking really good, and he hasn't even used his Royal Champion. Multiple E-Drags are falling, though. But this scatter shot should go down. Wow, this is dominant. Dang, that is a dominant 3-star. And the only reason I know it's a 3-star, he still has the Royal Champion. He still has invisibility. Come on. Simple 3-star. Amazing. Great job here. Wow, he might even swag. Is he going to swag this RC? He's gonna swag the Royal Champion. Damn, what a 3-star performance here. That is amazing. Swag RC, swag Royal Champion. Oh my goodness. Just look at that. The disrespect. He just turns that last building invisible. There you go. 3-star for KC Team. Wow. Dang. That is amazing. That puts him up a star and a lot of percentage. That's crazy. That was a super fast attack. This is, man, that there should be 2 minutes off for entering by force. But man, what an attack. I hope they delete the monolith from Talon 16. Honestly, the monolith, I think what you need to think about is the monolith is a single target defense. So skeleton spells are great to use. It's that's a big weakness of it. It's skeleton spells. Any smaller unit can basically distract it. So that's why you typically see the Grand Warden being used with the Barbarian King ability. So that way the raged up barbarians just overwhelm it even after the Warden ability goes off. So here we go. Final attack from both sides. And this is going to dictate who goes down into that lower bracket. Could it be early attacks going back down in the lower bracket in the first round? I don't know. Last time we saw early attacks go down this far, and I'm not sure. We'll see. We will see. Amazing. That was just an amazing attack from early attacks here, or from KC team. The E-Drags, they just made that look easy. They just made that look easy. Yeah, that's always it's always really good. The monolith doesn't out heal raged up healers. So that is another thing that you can do, especially if you're using a queen charge. You just have to be really careful of things like invisibility spell towers. Here we go. Kuma from early attacks going in with the final attack, a zap into Twin Hogs, zapping out the monolith, or not the monolith, the rage spell tower, and a couple other defenses around there alongside Inferno Tower. So let's see what he can do here with this attack. It's not looking too bad right now. So remember, this is a Sui hero, so this is not a hero, or this is not a queen charge, this is a hero dive. So he's got the Golem, Barbarian King, and Archer Queen with the Ice Golem working in. Not looking too bad. He's going to use 2 Headhunters to deal with the enemy Barbarian King here, prevent too much damage on that Queen while she continues to work in. Unfortunately, she is going to get to half HP, but hopefully that is all that is going to happen. He's got an Ice Golem CC to deal with, so actually dealing with that with the Barbarian King early is really nice here. He's got a Yeti and a Wizard on the right side of the base, clearing out buildings and making it very easy for him to kind of work himself through. Not looking too bad. He's going to send in a couple Super Hogs. So it's like he has a main Hog push with just Twin Hogs, or Super Hogs, but he's going to send in these Twin Hogs, and he's got the Battle Blimp to secure the Town Hall. He did not want the heroes to go in and deal with that because he knew he wasn't going to be able to get it. So he's got that Battle Blimp with a Rage spell going in for that Town Hall, and indeed, the Yeti Blimp will take down this Town Hall. Phoenix is going to be able to weaken the Scatter Shot here and not take it down. He still has a really nice push going through, deals with that Monolith quite easily. Hog Riders are kind of moving themselves around. The Rage Spell Tower is doing a lot of work, but he does use the Royal Champion Seeking Shield. Oh no, he lost a large, oh no. Kuma not able to get through that back end with the raged up Infernos and Expos. That melts his attack. Fortunately, it's not going to be enough. It was a nice looking attack at the very beginning. It was really, really good, but that top side of the base just had too much damage on it. Too much damage. He's going to be able to get an 80%, but unfortunately, it looks like that is going to be around where he's going to stop. But it looks, yeah. So around an 80% 2-star here. That's about it. That is about it for early attacks. And unfortunately, I believe... let's see, if I remember correctly, if, oh yeah, they just updated the stats here, but here we go. It's an 82% 2-star for early attacks. Nice try. So they're maxing out here at 12 stars. So unfortunately, not enough for that 3-star. Would have been really, really nice. not enough to get through. And they have a max percentage of 91.2. Not a bad percentage, but all KC team really needs is a 2-star. They really only need that. And here we go. They're coming in with a Queen Charge Lava Loon, keeping it simple. He has the Flame Flinger involved with this attack as well. So we'll see what they can do for this final attack. We got that Queen Charge working in, dealing with the enemy Queen. Or the enemy Royal Champion, I should say. Looking too bad. All he needs is this 2-star. So this Queen hopefully will go in, or he has something to deal with the Town Hall. He's going to be able to use a Rage spell here. That defensive Rage does go off, but not too many CC troops. He's able to take down the Scatter Shot. He works himself in. Ooh, he's going to have to. He pops the Queen ability. He's forced to that ability here. He's going to lure out possibly the rest of the CC. There's no spell tower around the Town Hall, but he does not have that ability. Let's see. Unfortunately, that Queen's not going in for the Town Hall. Uh-oh. Oh, that was really close. Nice reaction with that invisibility spell. But he has nothing going in for that Town Hall. Look at the bowler bounce being used onto the air defense there from the cannon. Gee, amazing sort of just prediction. But unfortunately, he loses that Queen. Again, remember, he needs this 2-star in order to secure victory for his team. Oh, man. All he really needs is a high percentage 1-star or a 2-star here. A 2-star would basically just secure their victory, and it looks like they got it. KC team beats early attacks. All he really needed was this 2-star, and that was it. Amazing hit here. He's just going to keep going here. Possibly try to get the 3-star. He doesn't have any more spells, but this Eagle Artillery really is the last bane of his existence. Oh, he loses so many balloons right there, and there's a tornado trap. There he goes. Down goes this attack. Has no Royal Champion, but not a shabby looking attack at all. And that is enough to get your victory for KC team. Nicely done here. Just a simple 2-star. He's sharing it on the screen. 85% too. That's all I needed. That is all he needed for the victory. So there you go. KC team defeat early attacks in this upper bracket third match. Let's go ahead and update the stats here. We're seeing a simple 13-star performance from KC team. But that is a very dominant attack. Let's see, their percentage. They had a 96.4. Very solid attack all the way through. 3 3-stars. Almost had 4 3-stars. But it wasn't enough. What do you think about the Christmas set this year? I like it. A lot of people say they don't, but I'm like, the game isn't that serious. It's a cartoonish game. I think it's fine. I really like the look of all of them. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a really good skit. I think it's. What do you? I guess I should put the question to you guys. What do you guys think? You don't like the new skin set? Did you not think about gingerbread? That comes to mind when you think of Christmas, so maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong. But here we go. We got another matchup going in, and I want you guys to vote right now. Oh, I guess I should end the poll. Unfortunately, you guys thought early attacks was going to win. But unfortunately, it was KC team. But now we got ET Esports versus Marcos Esports. Who's gonna win this game? This matchup. It's our third war here. Who is going to win this one? This is gonna be interesting. We've got ET Esports. I think I know who these guys are. Pretty solid. And we got Marcos Esports, who is I would say probably a bit of an underdog in this matchup here. I'm gonna be very surprised if more people don't vote Marcos Esports. All right. Let's see. Let's update the clan logos real quick. We need ET Esports. And we also need Marcos Esports. Wait, where's the Marcos Esport one? What happened to it? Oh, it's so big. It's so big. There we go. Marcos Esports. We got two interesting clans here. We'll see who can knock who down to the lower bracket. The gingerbread set is probably in the first set I actually buy. I think it's a really cool concept. Yeah, I like it. Like, you can't say it's worse than the clock tower set. You can't say it's worse than that. It's unique. No other game's gonna make gingerbread skins like that. Clash Royale's not. Brawl Stars isn't. You know? Marcos Esports jump scare. Yeah, it was. I'm like, where is it? I'm like, oh, it's really big. Don't know much about both teams. So Marcos Esports is technically under Marcos Gaming. So, and then ET Esports, I believe I've streamed before, but they're a pretty solid clan. So, over here for Clash Champs on their official thing, Twitch says Marcos Esports is going to win, but on YouTube, ET Esports says they're going to win. And I think, and you guys say ET Esports is going to win, so this is going to be interesting. But you guys get to see an Indian team here with Marcos Esports. Should be a good one. Should be a good one. Hope they sell the skins as a set. Each skin costing $10 is a big turnoff. Unfortunately, I think that's what they're gonna do. I haven't seen them sell it as a bundle in a long time, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, ET Esports is from Indonesia. I don't know actually. I actually don't know. So I can't say for certain. I've streamed one of their clans before. I could be mistaken, but I think this will be an interesting match. I think we'll kind of see some good stuff. We'll kind of see how it goes. Only time will tell right now. They're just waiting for these, waiting for the war to kind of go in. Also, do you guys like this? Do you guys like my minion over here? Little minion, got a little minion. So we still have about a minute before this next matchup goes in. So I'm just chilling with you guys right now. But I do have more merch. I do. I have some of my figurines over here. I think it's kind of cool. I still have this too. We're not opening this. We're not opening this. This is staying pure. This is staying pure. Not drinking it. Besides, I don't even know when this expires. I don't know when this expired, so it's a souvenir. It's a souvenir. We're keeping it intact. It's not, the liquid is not coming out. Yeah, we have a lot of my figurines here. Quite cool. I hope to get like a standing desk that I'm gonna put like right here, and hopefully then actually have something right here to show you guys. Here we go. We got our first attack of the war. And here we go. ET Esports is going in with a twin hog attack. Alrighty. Ooh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, this queen's already low on HP. Oh my god, whoa. He saves that queen, but dang, that was way too close. Has a battle blimp there, finds a couple seeking air mines. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, that is not what he wanted. He needed that to land on the monolith, but he still gets it. He still gets it. Nice save here. But I think he wanted that to land on the monolith. So, a little risky here. So, oh man. He's going to use that Barbarian King to start setting up this queen. Hopefully she goes in the right direction. Is she going to go in the base? Looks like he's going to use a... Oh, no, that queen's going in. That queen's going in. He didn't even need to use he didn't need to use that super wall breaker, but he does anyways. Poison spell tower goes off. Amazing. And a raged up town hall to boot. He's going to use that invisibility spell on the queen. But it's looking quite good. He's going to walk, unfortunately, into that Town Hall Poison with all of those raged up defenses. Ugh, that's going to be a lot of damage. Has that Barbarian King working himself in with Phoenix, dealing with a couple other defenses and buildings alongside the enemy queen. And now he's got the Royal Champion moving in with the use of the Twin Hog portion. Early Grand Warren ability used to get through this scatter shot. Queen is still up. And the Archer Queen will be able to take down both of the Inferno Towers and the RC. But is this going to be enough? He is going to lose the combined power of the of the Hog Riders, but he's still able to move in as he works in. He's got a nice push going in, but this is looking nice and easy. RC, there's no more abilities, but he does still have this queen up. That queen is being nicely tanked for, and that is a really nice 3-star here for ET Esports with the very first 3-star of the war. Nicely done. Risky blimp, yep, but he's still able to get it. That queen went in quite nicely. Quite nicely. Here we go. One attack done on one side, and of course, cannot forget about the percentage. There we go. Sour elixir probably tastes like green apple Jolly Ranchers. You think this is gonna full age? Yeah, this is gonna be fully aged elixir over here. Yeah, the minion stanced up. I saw that comment earlier. Minion stanced up. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready. All right. Marcos has their next attack to go in. So we'll see what they can do. Here we go. Marcos is going in for their very first attack, and we are seeing a hybrid. We're seeing a lot of miners, a couple hog riders. But he's going in with the hybrid here. He is... okay. He's confident that this hybrid is going to work. He's not going into the town hall, though. Very interesting. Let's see what he's able to do to hopefully get this done. You do need to fix up the clan logos, too. He's going to have that queen charge working in. Rage spell being used on that queen. Not looking too bad. But he does need to make sure that he has a nice push moving in. And he is going to be able to lure out the enemy CC as well. This is looking really good for this hybrid. But remember, hybrid is a bit volatile here. So he just needs to make sure that this queen stays up and starts moving himself through. He does have a siege barrack selected right now. So let's see what he's going to be able to do in order to help get through this. This monolith on the right side is looking a little sketchy, but that queen's not going to work himself over towards that direction. Using a couple hog riders. So he wants that queen to possibly go in that direction. Sacrificing some of these hog riders to go in and take down the mortar here in order to secure that queen going into the core. And he's going to use on the right side, going towards the monolith, the hybrid. This is interesting. He is taking a bit of a risk. That queen is... oh my gosh. Dude, she is barely on any HP. Oh my good lord. He is able to keep that queen up. And he's going to continue to push himself through. He should be using a Barbarian King ability, but no, it doesn't look like it. He's got hog riders within that siege barrack. And he's working himself nicely into the core. He's got a heal spell. He's got a freeze. He's going to make sure that that town hall does not do as much damage to those raged up buildings, but he does... oh, I think he's barely going to be able to keep a lot of these miners alive. Queen uses her ability, still has a heal and a rage spell left for this push. That Grand Warden ability is still used. I guess he did use it just to deal with that Town Hall poison. But look at that. He is confident that that hybrid is going to 3-star. And there you have it. Marcos responds with a 3-star of their own with a hybrid. You don't see hybrid a lot. You didn't even see it in Worlds, but you can see it's still a very strong option for a nice 3-star. Hey, he was confident, man. He knew that that attack would work. He knew that attack would work, and that right there is a 3-star. Both teams starting off strong. One team looking very, very good, though, in Marcos Esports getting a nice amount of percentage off the base. And also just being able to just clear through. I mean, it is amazing to see this team just 3-star with that hybrid. It was quite good. It was very, very good. What did you guys think about that hybrid? So I thought that was actually really, really good. That hybrid was perfect. Just gotta get some popcorn. Gotta eat something. Here we go. We have got ET Esports' second attack, and we're seeing a Skelly Donut Lalo. We're seeing this being used in order to get the monolith. Maybe the Eagle Artillery? No, not the Eagle. He's getting the monolith and an Inferno Tower and clears those defenses. Wow. He cleared an entire compartment with that. Dang. That's some massive value right there. That is a clean Skelly Donut. He does still have a poison. And he's going to try and get this Queen and Barbarian King to go in. He's got the log launcher, lining it up perfectly. Does he damage both defenses? No, not the Eagle Artillery. Oh, no, he does. Oh my gosh, perfectly lined up, getting the Eagle Artillery and the Inferno Tower in the same volley. That's massive value here, but he's not able to break open the wall, unfortunately. I feel like he wanted that wall to open up, but he's going to be able to deal with the enemy CC here with the Oh, wow, they just got it. No, never mind. It got melted. Unfortunately, that queen is going to get stuck here. That Barbarian King is forced into the Phoenix. Queen uses her ability, takes down the monolith, takes down that battle hut, or that builder hut, and now he's got the lava loon. That is really the only saving grace to the rest of his attack. He, of course, has the Royal Champion as well to move in. So he's got the Grand Warden moving in. He's got that Gingerbread Warden there. A nice skin as he continues to work himself in. Town Hall has yet to activate, but there we go. It's going to activate thanks to the lava pups here. This is looking really good. Haste spell being used to get over to the Town Hall. Down it goes. Pops the Grand Warden ability. He does lose a couple balloons. Still has to deal with this back end. He does still have a skeleton spell, though. And he can use this with that Royal Champion to continue to move himself in. He's got enough cleanup in the use of these minions and any lava pups here. Uses a freeze, has the headhunters moving in, has the Royal Champion with Diggy kind of moving in as well, and this is looking really good with 30 seconds remaining. He does have a lot of buildings left up, but not too many defenses remaining. He has a ton of cleanup here. Can he get through the Town Hall or get through the enemy Barbarian King? He can. He has 19 seconds, but it looks like he is going to get it done for the 3-star for ET. ET Esports getting it done. Nicely done here. Getting a really solid 3-star here to set him up quite well. Probably not gonna eat this popcorn. It's a little too soft now. A little too soft. How do you triple with that? Skelly Donut, man. You gotta get value from that Skelly Donut. I think he wanted to get a little bit deeper in with the log launcher, but I think he was fine. He had the Royal Champion. He was good. He was fine. He was fine. Not a fan of that base? Yeah, there was a lot of value. A lot of value for the Skelly Donut. As he eats some more. Well, that was just sitting on the desk here. I still have more in that, but I'm gonna throw it away. Here we go. We have got dragons. We got clone. We got 4 invisibilities. Are we seeing a super minion bomb here with dragons? Haven't seen dragons all too much. But let's see. He uses an E-Drug on one side. He's got a dragon on the other, creating a really nice funnel. And he wants these dragons to go in, and dragon riders going in for the monolith here. Defensive rage and offensive rage being used. And he has this Grand Warden ability to protect everything. So he is technically using a Hydra here. Uh-oh, finds a tornado. He needs to get this over to the Town Hall. He does get it, but he's missing that right side of the base. Super minions do come out of that blimp, but perfectly timed so that those air bombs do not take it down. And he's got a nice super minion bomb. Clears out the scatter shot from the other side. But this single target Inferno is still up in the core, and he does take it down. And he has his Barbarian King, Archer Queen, and Royal Champion with the skeleton spell to clear through the rest of it. This is looking good. He really doesn't have all too much left up here in terms of the rest of this attack. Let's, there we go. Keep it high quality for you guys. I know it looked a little grainy, so I was like, we gotta fix that. Looking good right here. He's got a really nice push working in. Dragons continuing to work themselves into the base. Ice Golem being used. He has his RC already deployed. And he just has to worry about this defensive rage. It is going to go off here. And it is going to activate that multi-target Inferno to do a lot of damage. But that RC is still up. Uh-oh, Raged Up King. Oh my goodness, that's doing massive damage. Oh my god. And unfortunately, he's not able to take anything else down with that Royal Champion. But still having Diggy. Nope, Diggy goes down. King ability and Queen are still up, but he only has 30 seconds. He doesn't have a large push. Is this going to be enough? Is this going to be enough, or is this going to time fail? I don't know. Oh, with 20 seconds remaining, I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got it. It was a really nice plan, but unfortunately, it is going to fail on time. Just a little too late on the heroes. And unfortunately, it's just not enough for a 3-star. Nice try. This could have been really good too, but unfortunately, 94%. That is tough. Bring in the Hydra. A nice attack, but just didn't have enough of a push to get through. Now they are currently behind on stars and percentage. It's not the end of the world, but we'll see. Raged up heroes and CC troops are always a surprise. Oh yeah, always a surprise. You tried the Skelly Donut once in war and messed it up so bad that you didn't want to use that you did. Okay. No, like Inferno Dragons are still really good. You saw Klaus use it in the Worlds. So, but here we go. We got another attack going in, and this time we are seeing ET Esports going in with the Zap Titans, one of the best, if not the best, Town Hall 15 attack strategy. It is by far the most consistent and most flexible out of any attack in the game. That's how good Zap Titans are. I'm saying that straight up. Straight up. But we're seeing the use of the Warden Walk here on the left side of the base with the Flame Flinger pairing that up with him to go in for this scatter shot compartment. So while this Warden is continuing to walk, setting up a really solid funnel to get these Electro Titans to go towards the Eagle Artillery. This is very important as getting rid of the Eagle Artillery is a pretty big thing. There we go. He's going to send in the Ice Golem, the Electro Titan. He has the Barbarian King up at the top of the base, being able to clear out more buildings and allowing to create a solid funnel to get these Electro Titans to go in the right direction. There we go. They're going to go into the core. They're going to be able to deal with these enemy CC troops with no problems whatsoever. As he jumps into the back end or the core of the base, thanks to using the 2 super wall breakers to enter in, and he's got a nice push. He's going to use possibly another rage with the Grand Warden ability. Once he gets through this monolith, there's really not a lot that can stop these Titans. Of course, you just need to make sure that you are able to deal with this Town Hall. It's raged up, of course, so it's going to do a lot of damage. Like, there isn't a lot of base left, and he still has his Royal Champion yet to deploy. This is looking good, though. Queen ability is going to be used in order to... Uh-oh. Wait, that Queen is not targeting the... She targeted the King. But that Royal Champion, or the Royal Champion is being used here in this case. Queen is going to be able to take that Town Hall down. I don't think she has enough power to get through this back end with the 2 Expos still up. And unfortunately, it is going to fall short. Oh man, with just too much raw power, he needed another jump spell to help the Titans get through and to still tank for that RC and the Queen. But unfortunately, the Titans had to break through a wall, and that just allowed the Town Hall to do so much damage. That is a 86% 2-star. Nice try, but just not enough. So that is going to bring us to a total of 8 stars here. 8 stars after 3 attacks. So we will see in terms of what Marcos can do, because this is a defense that they kind of needed. They kind of need this defense, especially after their 2-star. So this could set us up quite well for some really solid attacks. But we'll see. We will see. You have a video out for this attack. I do have a Town Hall 15 Zap Titan guide. That hasn't been updated in a while, but it's pretty much the same as always. So realistically, nothing's really changed with the strategy, you know? So. Do you guys know what the percentage was for the war right now in total? Got another attack going in. 57.2. There we go. Now let's jump in to Marcos Esports' next attack, and we got Super Dragons. Spam Super Dragons instead of the typical Queen Charge Super Dragons. But he's looking to create a funnel before he sends these Super Dragons in. Now the question is, does he want to... Oh, he's entering in from a very particular angle here. He's going to use these Super Dragons to clear through behind the sweepers while sending in the blimp for the Town Hall. Not looking too bad. A couple Super Dragons split over to the Town Hall. Gets targeted by the Monolith, but here we go. Down goes that Town Hall with a Balloon CC. Not sure if that was the smartest decision, but he's able to kind of clear through the Town Hall, so he's able to get that. Freeze over on the Monolith, and a Skeleton Spell there to distract. Super Dragon's doing a lot of good work, but unfortunately does die out. Oh, the Monolith has like barely any HP. But he has the Super Dragons still working themselves in. He has yet to use, or he has used the Barbarian King and the Archer Queen. Has yet to use his Royal Champion though. And there is a core Inferno Tower that's going to do just so much work. I think if he got rid of that Monolith at the top, I think that could have been something. But unfortunately, he's forced to use this RC over on the bottom part of the base. And the Expo is locked onto her like a hawk here. RC is going to be targeted by that enemy Royal Champion. I don't think this is enough. Unfortunately, I do not think that this is going to be enough for a 3-star. Queen's ability is the only ability left. And down goes that RC. Nice try, but this is not enough for a 3-star. With so much base left and so many attacks. Not enough to get through. It was a solid hit. This is typically why you do not see the spam version of Super Dragons. They're just not enough value. The Queen Charge with a recall spell can get amazing value. And I think that's probably something he should have done. Especially on a base like this. I think that possibly sending in the attack for the Town Hall and maybe having a couple wall breakers to go in for a couple other buildings would have been nice. But an 83% 2-star here for Marcos Esports. So this is a very, very close war here. Very, very close in terms of everything. Percentage, stars. Right now, ET Esports does have a star advantage. But how long will this last? This will be very interesting to see. In terms of who will be going down to the lower bracket and possibly exiting the tournament. How could you do this? What? What'd I do? What'd I do? So we have the 4th attack going in for both sides. So we're seeing ET Esports in their next attack. Oh. A good stretching. We gotta stretch, guys. Here we go. We got ET Esports going in. Zap Lalo. See what they can do. Let's see what they can do. So, where is likely the best spot that he's going to use these lightning spells on? I feel with 7 lightning, 1 earthquake, he might go in for the Eagle Artillery. He gets rid of that and the multi-target Inferno. Massive value here for this lightning, or for just the Zapquake. He's going to send in this Barbarian King with the Electro Titan, no Archer Queen, using them to go in for the Barbarian King. Archer Queen, on the other hand, is clearing out buildings, making it a little bit easier. I assume he possibly actually wants this Queen to go in for the Town Hall. He lures out the CC, which is a ton of archers and ice golems, but it is going to slow that area down to a crawl. He is unfortunately not going to be able to get rid of the scatter shot here, but this Queen is still working in. Monolith, unfortunately, that skeleton spell does go out, so he does have to use this Queen ability after that goes down. Yeah, he's going to use a freeze. This Queen is looking to go in for this Town Hall. He's going to use an invisibility. He's going to try and lock down this Town Hall before he sends in this Lava Balloon. Perfectly timed with the balloons here. Town Hall is going to go down to Diggy and the Archer Queen as they work in. He's got a Stone Slammer to go in for this Monolith. Not looking too bad. And here we go. We got the Lava Hound being protected by that Grand Warden ability. Amazing value right there. Haste to get through. Headhunters do take down the enemy Queen. Core is being taken down thanks to the balloons. Finds a nice tornado trap. He's going to be using that Dragon Rider. Hopefully, oh, the crash damage takes it down. The crash damage took down the multi-target Inferno in the core. He has no other spells, but so many balloons. Not really any splash buildings left to take these balloons down. He can easily overwhelm the rest of the base here with these balloons for a really, really solid 3-star. Nicely done here from ET Esports, and they extend their lead. I mean, quite good. Amazing attack all the way around. What a crazy hit here. There you go. 3-star there for ET Esports with the Zap Wallow. Dude, they got massive value from that lightning. That lightning was insane, and the crash damage, that was beautiful. Beautiful attack. So that should put him at 11 stars after 4 attacks. Yeah, that was really good. That was really good. So this puts Marcos Esports 4 stars behind. They got 3-star in order to keep it going, because unfortunately they only have 1 3-star right now, and the others have been 2 stars. Let's see what can happen. I'm not sure. What's going on? I see you guys in chat. Don't worry. I see you guys. But here we go. Marcos going in for their next attack here. And we are seeing a Zap Titans. We're seeing another Zap Titans here. Grand Warden Walk being used at the corner here at 6 o'clock. He's just trying to create the funnel, using the lightning spells to remove the Expo scatter shot, and it looks like a Rage spell tower. Get some nice value outside of that. That's really, really nice. But let's see, where does he want this funnel to start going towards? I'm not entirely sure. he could either go in for that Eagle Artillery, or he could go in through the in-between portion, which he might be trying to do in this case. Enter in for that multi-target Inferno and just allow something like the Queen to target onto the Town Hall. Let's see what he does. Enemy RC goes down. No, he looks like he's going to go in towards the Eagle Artillery. Interesting. That could be some good value. Not sure if that is the proper entry that he wants to go in towards, because I think it would have been better to go in between where the Inferno Towers are, but I could be completely wrong. He's got an Electro Titan being used, and he's going to start setting up the other side of the funnel with the Electro Titans kind of working themselves in. He does have a log launcher in this situation, though, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to get them to go in towards the Town Hall. This is a very risky approach. Not sure if this is going to work out. He is forced to use that Queen ability. He's got Earthquake spells being used in order to guarantee those wall breaks open. Super Barbarians are being used to help get these Electro Titans to go in the right direction early. Grand Warren ability in the core of the base, but he's going to be slowed down by the Ice Golems here in the core. He's got the Barbarian King ability, and he still has yet to use this Royal Champion. He's going to use it right through the middle here. He does have access to the Town Hall for the Queen. Electro Titans are still working themselves strong. RC and Barbarian King are working on the other side. Yeti and the Queen are going in for the Town Hall. Yeti Might's doing some nice work here. Unfortunately, King dies, but has Phoenix on him. This is not looking too bad. RC does use her ability. Diggy gets a nice stun on the Monolith, and this is looking really, really good, guys. This is looking like a nice response, but with 30 seconds remaining, does he have enough time? Does he have enough to get through with an invisibility spell tower? Oh, man. I don't know. I think he's going to get it. I think he has enough time, and he responds with a 3-star, a desperately needed 3-star for Marcos Esports. Nice. That is exactly what these guys needed. They absolutely needed a 3-star in order to stay in the running. So we have a 77.2 on one side. We also have a 77 or 75.4. Which I'm struggling. But there we go. And that is going to bring him up to 10 stars. Bring him up to 10 stars, guys. You guys think the log launcher should get a new level? Honestly, I don't think so. I think the log launcher is a completely good siege machine without needing a damage buff. I still think it'll be fine. I could see them like, because you know how Town Hall 16 or Town Hall 15 had the Town Hall 15.5 update. That's probably what Town Hall 16 will have later down the line. So, who knows? Here we go. We have got ET Esports' final attack. This is a very close war, but all they really need to do is secure a 3-star, and it's completely out of reach of Marcos Esports. But a 2-star could be in the running for Marcos Esports to come back and get the victory. But a Yeti Blimp goes in to deal with a Scattershot compartment. So he's got the use of a Queen Charge Lava. So we'll see what they can do here with this information. But he's going to deal with the enemy Queen. Ooh, very close with that Queen ability here, but he's still working himself in. He's got a nice, strong move into the base. He's going to use a Rage spell here in order to keep this Queen alive as he continues to work himself in. He's got the Barbarian King and a Headhunter being used as well. Ooh, that he's going to use that Rage and Invisibility, but unfortunately forced to use that Queen ability. Not great, but it's fine. He's continuing to work in. He's dealing with all of these raged up defenses, and there really isn't too much on the back end that can be raged outside of the Town Hall and these 2 ground expos here. So I'm not sure if that's exactly what he wants to get rid of, but he's going to be able to get rid of some nice value from the top part of the base. All he really needs to do here in this case is secure the 3-star, and his team moves on into the next, or stays up here in the upper bracket. But he needs to make sure that he's continuing to work himself in. He needs to get to this town hall in some way. He has no blimp to go in for the town hall, and it doesn't look like these balloons are kind of going in too well. But he does still have a rage spell. Freeze does miss the town hall. He uses the Grand Warden ability. There's not a lot of balloons there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, so he gets some of the balloons to go over. Oh no, the town hall doesn't go down! The town hall stays up! I don't think he has enough. It's being healed. The town hall remains. It is a 1-star for ET Esports when they desperately needed it the most. When they needed the 3-star the most. A 79% 1-star. Wow. A desperately needed defense. And Marcos Esports has a chance. All they need is a high percentage 2-star to win the war. Wow. This is getting interesting, guys. What's my ethnicity? I'm part African American and part white. Or I guess you could say part Caucasian. So I've been told I look Hispanic. But wow. What meta attack would I recommend for CWL? I would recommend, well, it depends on your town hall. It really does. It depends, and especially it depends on what you're seeing. But here we go. All Marcos needs is a high percentage 2-star to get the victory and move on in the upper bracket. So he's using the Super Barch. He's got the use of a Stone Slammer? Okay, this is an interesting turn of events. He's going in for a smaller area of value. And instead of trying to risk the blimp taking this down. So nice base awareness here. And let's see if it's going to be enough for a high percentage 2. That's literally all he needs. All he needs is a 2. Gets the town hall down. Alright, this is looking good. He's got a decent amount of value here. There's still a lot of base up. He does get rid of at least one of the rage spell towers, so it's looking quite good. He's going to lure everything over. Remember, he needs that high percentage 2-star. If anyone in the chat wants to specify what percentage he needs in order to win the war, be my guest. But he's got the Electro Titan here to help deal with these lava pups. Makes it a lot easier as they kind of start to clump up. And he's going to use a couple headhunters to help deal with this. Has the Apprentice Warden moving alongside his heroes to keep a ton of HP going. Uses the Barbarian King ability here. And he does also have the Grand Warden. I think that's the reason why he saved onto using the Stone Slammer. So he can protect the Barbarian King with all of these Barbarians. And it looks like with that 50% 2-star, he really only needs maybe a couple more percent if someone else says that they already got it from that 2-star. And realistically, he's going to be able to get it. All he really needs is just a high percentage 2. I believe maybe around a 70 or 80%. And he is going to get it. And I think Marcos Esports is going to be your winners. If he gets a 3-star here, that could be crazy. He still has that RC's Seeking Shield. And not too much left on the back end. The Expo is still remaining. You still got an Electro Titan up. It looks like it's going to tank for this Royal Champion. And I think he might get it. I think he's gotten the 3-star, guys. 27 seconds remaining. I think either way, he's got the win for Marcos Esports, taking down ET Esports and moving on in the upper bracket. GG right here. And it looks like it's going to be a 99% 2-star. Oh, that sucks. It's going to be a 99% 2-star, but that's all he needed. That's all he needed. And Marcos Esports is your winners. Getting a solid 12-star performance, but beating out ET Esports on percentage. The percentage here is the percentage split at 95.2. Wow. Look at that. Marcos, they got a well-deserved defense, and that's what kept them in the running. I think they would have been forced to 3-star. That would have been a heartbreaking 2-star if that did not go to plan. But they got the defense, and that's all they needed. So now your upper bracket is Tribe Gaming versus the Turretin Warriors. KC Team versus Marcos Esports. Oh. And now, we've got our first lower bracket match. We got our first lower bracket match, so let's go ahead and, of course, reset everything. But we have NJ Ninja Flex versus GS. Earlier in this stream, we saw NJ Flex getting completely destroyed by Tribe Gaming. So they got perfect ward, basically. But on the other side of the coin, we had GS put a pretty dominant performance, but unfortunately falling short. And they also got perfect ward. So both clans did get perfect ward. But is this going to be enough? So who do you think is going to take it and get knocked down to the lower bracket? So unfortunately, right now, YouTube chat is not currently in the running. They have chat has underestimated the power of the other team. So we'll do this again. NJ Flex. If you watched their war against Tribe earlier. Or is it going to be GS? GS is not a terrible clan. They put up a number of points. But we'll see. At the moment, I am not considering streaming the final 2 matches today. I'm not sure if I want to. Again, I think my voice is going to be absolutely shot at the end of this if I do. I don't think I have a voice that's going to go for nearly as long. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Here we go. NJ Flex, GS. Who do you think has got the victory? Let's go ahead and update the clan logos here. But who do you think has what it takes to get this victory? It's going to be a very tight matchup here. Both clans being perfect ward. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how they're going to kind of respond to each other. We will see kind of just how everything is going to kind of work out. luck is part of the game. I agree with you. I agree with you right there. So, I guess we should also take a look at some of the rosters. So we have, let's see. So this is Ninja Flex here. So here is the roster here for Ninja Flex. And we'll look at the roster as well for GS. Let's see. Not terrible, but we will see what they're going to be able to do here within this next matchup. So you guys right now have Ninja Flex is getting the victory. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. We only had three votes. Man. So we have our first attack coming in just a couple seconds. So let's get ready with our first attack coming in from Ninja Flex. Here we go. We are seeing the use of a super barge to kick things off. Going in towards a poison spell tower. That's quite dangerous, so he's going to be popping this blimp early. Using the Super Archer Blimp gets rid of the Eagle Artillery, getting rid of some nice additional value here. And he gets rid of a Scatter Shot. Poison Spell Tower has yet to go off. He needs this Town Hall to go down. He does get the Poison Spell Tower, but does he get the Town Hall? Uh-oh, the Town Hall's up. The Town Hall's still remaining up. It's fine, but it's getting healed up. I think he wanted that Town Hall to go down. That would have been a GG right there if that Town Hall went down, but now he's got to fight for this. He's got to make sure that he's getting all of this power into the base. Let's see what he can do to continue to push himself in. He's got Super Barbarians being used around the base, helping to tank and also funnel these heroes to go in. 2 Super Wall Breakers being sent in, hopefully to open up the Eagle, or open up this Inferno Tower. Oh, this could be massive. This could be massive if the heroes stay in the core. The king is going to go on the outside. Does this queen stay up? She does. She stays up in the center of the base. And she's going to be working. Uh-oh. Oh, no. She's going into the outside. She's not going in. It's going to use an invisibility here, but I don't know. He still has yet to use his Royal Champion. Queen is forced to use the ability here. Still has the Barbarian King ability. He's going to have to send the Royal Champion in for the Town Hall. I don't know. Town Hall is going to go down to the Royal Champion and to the Barbarian King. Archer Queen doesn't have any more healing, but I think he wanted to use that Royal Champion on the back end. That RC is going to stay in that Town Hall poison. Queen is barely staying alive. RC uses her ability, but no, that's literally all he needed. He had that ability set and saved, and that is a 3-star for Ninja Flex. Nice with the 3-star. My bad, my voice is starting to get shot. I feel like my voice is going to be dead by the end of this. I think we will end it off after the last lower bracket match. My voice cannot handle speaking straight up for multiple hours. My voice is not ready for that. Maybe this will train it. Maybe this will train it, but I can already feel my voice. Ugh. Just drinking so much water, guys. Just drinking so much water. Okay. 3-star here for Ninja Flex. First attack, a solid performance. And of course, with the percentage, we are seeing a nice 20% from this attack. Oh, good lord. We've been up since about late 4. I need to do more training? Yeah. I probably do. But this is kind of why I'm not really so sure about being a caster, you know, for Worlds. My voice will be shot, bro. My voice is gonna be shot. I can't. I can't. I can't. But right now, Ninja Flex, solid attack. That Super Archer Blimp was very, very good. Got very high value, dealt with a Poison Spell Tower easily. But now, we're going into our next attack. And this is going to be from GS. GS is going in with the Super Witches. They're bringing out the Super Witches. We're seeing lightning spells being paired up with these guys. And he's going to be able to take down, at the very least, the Scatter Shot, but does not get the Rage Spell Tower. I think he wanted that. I think he wanted that Rage Spell Tower. Okay, we'll kind of see what happens for the rest of this attack, but I think he wanted to get that value. But here we go. Warden's setting up a nice and solid funnel, has yet to use the healers, but now he's going to be able to use them on those Super Witches. He's got the Barbarian King to tank alongside using the Siege Barrack to create one part of this funnel. He needs to make sure that everything is working themselves in, including the Archer Queen, as he enters into the base with these Super Witches. Being able to take down this Lava Hound with no issues, thanks to the Super Witches, is going to be incredibly nice. Defensive Rage does go off, but he's going to be able to continue to work himself in. Uh-oh. A little bit of a buffer, but he's going to use that early Grand Warren ability, keep everything in. Queen is going onto the outside. Uh-oh. I don't think he wanted that. Oh, he can see that. I can see the distress on his face. Oh no, this attack is not going to plan. Nothing went into the core of the base. Oh no. This could be a terrible start. He still has his Royal Champion, but there's not amazing pathing to get into it. Oh no. Oh, he really needs to make sure that these big boys and the Super Giant in this case can take down this tower, or take down this Inferno Tower. The Super Witch, it looks like she's going to be able to take it down. RC just needs to find a way to get over towards this Town Hall compartment. RC ability used, finds a tornado. Oh man, too late on the freeze. Oh, that is tough, and that is a low percent 1-star for GS. That's gonna hurt. That absolutely hurts. Nothing going into the base. 66%. That is not great. For your first attack, that's really bad. It's a bit unfortunate for him, but they will bounce back, hopefully. Unfortunately, we are looking at... Fortunately, I don't even have it set up on here. I wasn't even expecting a 1-star. I wasn't expecting a 1-star, guys. So, I'm not sure what to do. Here, we'll edit this 0 one. I'll have to change this to 1-star. But here we go. This is a bit unfortunate. Not too risky going in from the other side of Town Hall 15, yeah. I mean, I see the plan was there. The plan was there. But I just don't think he controlled it well. Here we go. NJ Flex has a 2-star lead. And they can just expand this one with the Twin Hogs being used. Any blimp going in, dealing with I believe it was an Inferno compartment. Yes, it was an Inferno compartment, and he's able to set a really solid funnel and lure out the CC for this Queen charge. Poison's going to be used to deal with the enemy CC, dealing with the rocket balloons here from that clan castle and the lava pups as they continue to work in. Let's see. Queen charge is working in for the scatter shot here. He's got the king to funnel, set a really solid funnel here for this queen, using the headhunter and the barbarian king to help deal with the enemy barbarian king. This is looking really good. Queen barely on a sliver of HP, has yet to use a rage spell for her, but he's just letting that queen heal up, man. He's just letting that queen heal up. Rage spell tower on defense does go off, but he's got a skeleton spell to distract the monolith for that queen charge. Looking to go in for that town hall, so he's going to use another rage spell here. And he is looking quite good. He looks like he's going to be able to secure that with not too many buildings around there really needed. Uh-oh, that queen is not going in for the town hall right now. She's going to break through a wall? And he's still, even with the invisibility. Uh-oh, this is not looking too good. He did not want this queen to go in for that monolith. He wanted that queen to go in for the town hall, but unfortunately, he has to go into safety mode and try and at least get this 2-star in. But I don't know. Did he miss any of the hogs? Oh man, I think he did miss some of them. Town hall will go down, so he does secure that 2-star. I don't know if it's going to be enough for a hard-hitting 3-star. That queen chose really strange pathing. The queen wanted that monolith. She hated the monolith so much. Gonna use the queen ability. She's just breaking through walls. She's just a wall breaker. That eagle artillery remaining up, it's doing a lot of work, and that is gonna fizzle out the rest of his attack, and that is gonna be a 2-star. I think if that town hall went down, that attack 3 stars. That is like beautiful pathing from the bottom part of the base where this inferno is, but nope. That queen threw tremendously, and unfortunately, that's where it's going to stop. A 77% 2-star, still not too bad, but that could have been better. Could have extended their lead tenfold. But that is going to push them to 5 stars, giving them a 4-star lead. 4-star lead right now is really good. 4-star lead. After 2 attacks, like, you do not want to start with a 1-star. But can GS bounce back from that pitiful 1-star? Can they get that momentum? That to me is the biggest thing that you need. Momentum, momentum, momentum. Getting a 3-star here would be really nice. It would put them right back into the running. Even though under 2 attacks, they would be kind of struggling right now, a 3-star would put them within distance of stars. So that is kind of the idea. Getting another 1-star would be quite difficult. Quality wall smacking gameplay. This attack started so with, yeah, it did. It started so well, and the queen's just like, nah. All right, here we go. GS, their second attack to go in. They need a 3-star here in order to keep themselves in the running, and we're seeing a Skelly Donut into Twin Hogs. And he's going to be able to use these skeleton spells, dealing with the CC. He's got bat spells as well and deals with the monolith. Amazing value already right out the gate. He's got a battle blimp, and it looks like he's going to activate this rage spell tower early and take down this. Oh, he's using balloons and a dragon rider. Oh, that's very interesting. So he chooses to use that in. Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay. That is look. Okay. Do you know what? No, I see what he's doing. I entirely see what he's doing. Is this dragon rider going to stay up though? Oh no, it doesn't. Dang. There was some really nice potential there. If he was able to use that king a little early and allow that archer tower to target onto him, that could have actually gotten some crazy value. But he's going to use that invisibility spell to redirect the king for the town hall. This is looking really good. That queen is going to go in for the enemy archer queen, and this is going to set up some really nice pathing for the rest of his attack. King should be able to take down the town hall with Phoenix underneath him. Yep, he should be completely fine. Get some nice additional value, and here come the Hog Riders, the Super Hog Riders to be exact, as they continue to work in. This is looking good. This has a lot of potential. He's got headhunters working in. He's going to be able to deal with the raged, or he's going to be able to deal with the Inferno Tower, but now everything is raged up, using early Grand Warren ability alongside a rage in order to continue to push in. Not looking too bad right now. He's got a nice push. RC's continuing to work in. This is looking really dominant. He needs this 3-star in order to keep his team in the running, in terms of stars at the very least, and keep it close. RC with a rage spell here still has yet to use his Royal Champion's Seeking Shield ability, but this is looking good. Queen doesn't have her ability, has a number of Hog Riders. He has dealt with that Royal Champion, or he's dealt with the scatter shot here, and really the only thing remaining here is going to be this Expo, but he has a lot of troops left up. He has Super Barbarians kind of working themselves around, same with the Hog Riders, and this is looking really, really good. This Queen is still up with the Unicorn, and the Hog Riders are going to be enough just to barely clear out this Expo here. I believe one more shot, 2 more shots. Oh, he's going to be able to still get it. He's going to be able to get it. I believe he had Diggy right there, and there you go. A 3-star for GS. Wow. And they pull themselves away from that 1-star and bring themselves up to 4 stars. Just 2 attacks. So really, Ninja Flex needed that 3-star to keep GS way out of range, even if they got a 3-star. But they did not, and GS is back. Let's go ahead and update the percentages. So we got a 35.4 on one side. On the other side, we have a 33.2. So they brought it right back into the running, and GS went from getting a 1-star and losing a lot of momentum to getting right back into it. That's big. That's massive. That is a massive 3-star for them. Massive. If those Archer Towers didn't lock on, that would have been huge. I agree. I think he wanted it to go to the left one, so the King still went in. But here we go. We have got another attack going in, and we've got ourselves a Zap Lalo for Ninja Flex. They need to keep this star percent. You need to just keep getting stars. A 2-star would still put him in fine in the driver's distance. But it looks like they're going in away from the Town Hall. Not super surprised. The Lava Loon can still deal with the Town Hall, but this could go wrong at any given point. He's got the Barbarian King going in for the Eagle Artillery. Log launchers being used. He's got a nice lane. Moving in with the scatter shot and the Expo alongside getting into the core. That's the biggest thing here. He's able to really get a lot of value from those lightning spells. I believe clearing out a spell tower. And he's got the Queen and the Yetis working themselves in. It wasn't enough to get rid of that scatter shot, but he's able to take care of it. He still has the Queen ability. He's unfortunately going to have to force to use that ability. And he's going to continue to be able to work himself in. RC is going to be used over on the left, having a Ice Golem to tank for her. A couple minions to help clean up. Same thing with using a couple Headhunters to deal with the enemy Royal Champion. Queen, unfortunately, does fall short and is not able to get to that town or get to the core. So that Multi-Inferno does remain up. But he is sending in the Lava Loon as he works himself in. Having a Rage spell there and a Freeze to deal with the Town Hall. Once that Town Hall goes down, he's then going to use that Grand Warren ability, protect them from the poison spell from that Town Hall. And unfortunately, he does find a Tornado, but it should still be completely fine. Not being affected too much, but the Rage spell tower, oh my gosh, is doing so much work. Those multi-target Infernos are just melting this push. And I think that this is going to be a defense that GS desperately needed. This is a really, really good defense here. Nothing's going to get through that core. And that, unfortunately, is going to be a 2-star for Ninja Flex. As unfortunately, they cannot get a 3-star. That core is just too dominant. As it's just going to prevent that Lava Loon from really doing anything. That Log Launcher got amazing value, but got stalled up by that Lava Hound. Unfortunately, it is not enough for a 3-star. Uh-oh. It looks like we're having some technical issues, maybe. Looks like they had some technical issues there. So, not great, but it is a 2-star, and that is 7 stars right now for Ninja Flex. So, all GS needs to do is 3-star, and they have tied it on stars. This is crazy. GS is right back in the running. GS is completely right back into the running. This is going to be really, really interesting. So that is a pretty big defense that GS needed. They really needed that defense in order to make sure that their next attack that goes in could potentially give them into either tying or even leading this war. Here we go. We've got a Skelly Bat Donut, and going in for the same 2 things that I believe this attack was looking for anyways again. CC and the Monolith. And he's going to get some really solid value. He's got another Battle Blimp being used here. He's able to get rid of a Scatter Shot as well. Ooh, okay. Okay. He's got another Battle Blimp being used, this time going in for the Town Hall. And he's got the Rocket Balloons, and the Dragon Rider. Or was there no Dragon Rider? Oh, okay. So he just used the balloons to take that down. He's got the Barbarian King going in to deal with the enemy Barbarian King, and a Queen Charge to go in probably for this core area. Going in for that multi-target Inferno, and since there really isn't anything that's really going to do too much work, he just needs to get to that Rage Spell Tower before it reactivates. Having that Royal Champion, instead of going in with the Twin Hogs, using her to support her Queen, or his Queen Charge. Queen is gonna stay up, but the Queen is forced to use the ability. Skeleton Spell is used in order to help kind of get through, but now he's got those Twin Hogs. He's got a massive amount of Super Hog Riders as he kind of continues to work in. Dealing with this back end side is going to be a pain. So that is why he has that Poison Lizard to keep everything up and moving. Defensive Rage does go off, but he uses his own Rage, and using the Grand Warden ability can get some really nice value, actually. He's got a Heal Spell also to provide a lot of support for these Hog Riders. This is looking really good. He has a ton of Super Hog Riders still up. RC ability is being used here. He still has the Poison Lizard. That's going to slow down the enemy Queen, or the Royal Champion here. And this is looking really dominant for a 3-star, guys. He's got a Super Wall Breaker. He really doesn't need to use it. He can get some nice little bits of damage here on it. But this is so dominant. All of these Hogs, look at all of them go. That is a dominant 3-star. And GS is back in. They went from a 1-star to basically tying this war up on stars. But this is exactly what they needed to keep the momentum going. GG right there for GS. What's going on? A typical bot? Again, another quick heads up. If you guys want a badge just like a typical bot here, consider supporting me via joining the channel memberships, where you can get a ton of exclusive things, especially having a membership only channel in my Discord server, alongside having weekly bases for Town Hall 10 all the way up to Town Hall 15, possibly even Town Hall 16 once it releases. So consider doing so. It's a great way to support me. We're slowly but surely trying to grow it. Again, you guys don't have to. It's pretty cheap, as I think it's only like $3. So it's definitely something that you guys could do to, possibly support me. But if not, it's all good. Wow, it's a very close match. It's a very close match. But there you go. Let's go ahead and update the stars. And it looks like, yeah, it is tied. It is absolutely tied right now. 53.2. And they brought this war back. We got tie war, guys. Tie war. Okay, man. It's gonna be interesting to see whatever else happens next. So here we go. We are seeing Ninja Flex's next attack here, and we are seeing... I don't know what we're seeing. It's Super Dragons. I can tell. But I have no idea what he's going to be choosing for this. Couple rocket balloons to go in for the air defense over at 3 o'clock. Very smart play. And let's see, he's got Golem and the Queen on the left on the left with the Apprentice Warden and a Super Dragon alongside the rest of them, alongside the Grand Warden to work themselves in. The Golem there is tanking for this Queen. The Apprentice Warden, since it has the same range, is going to keep this Queen up to a lot of HP. Looks like, unfortunately, the Apprentice Warden is going to fall since it follows the Super Dragon, but that Battle Blimp with the Grand Warden ability is going to be able to secure this Town Hall takedown. He's got super minions. He does find a Tornado Trap, but just out of range, he uses that clone spell. He's able to take down the Town Hall. This is looking really, really nice. He still has yet to even touch the Royal Champion, but he can use that from the top side. He still has a Headhunter as well, and he has got a nice push moving through this base. This is looking really, really good for Ninja Flex, and I think this could actually work for a 3-star, and this would definitely put a lot of pressure on GS for a 3-star of their own. But let's see. He doesn't have a lot of Super Dragons up. Expo's still remaining. He does still have the RC kind of working herself around, still getting some decent value. Let's see. RC ability is used. He still has a minute, and yeah, this is definitely a 3-star. That is an easy 3-star. Super Dragons just absolutely dominant at Town Hall 15, and it just gets it done. Gets a nice and easy 3-star. Doesn't have to really worry too much. Yeah. Gets through. Nice 3-star here for Ninja Flex. They had a very smooth time working through, and that is exactly what they needed to at least keep them in the running, but a 3-star is going to definitely really help. Oops, wrong side. Alrighty. That puts them at 10 stars here. Now they're forcing GS to respond with a 3-star of their own. Regards from the Philippines, I appreciate it. We have a lot of, I'm actually really surprised. The United States and India are the top 2, but I was genuinely not surprised. I was kind of surprised, actually, that that we have a large portion of people who are from the Philippines watching my content, which is awesome. Again, I really like that. I really like that a lot of people from around the world are watching my content, and I think it's really cool. I'm definitely willing to make it more accessible to other areas that don't speak English, like putting translations at some point. It'd be really, really cool. It'd be really nice. Who 1-starred? So the first 1-star was GS. GS 1-starred early on, and they brought it back. So now they're forced to get a 3-star here in order to keep that momentum going, or else they're out. Because this next attack could be very detrimental. These next 2 attacks could be really important. GS could fail, and if Flex 3-stars, they win. They win. But if Ninja Flex fails in their next attack, this kind of gives GS a good run. Here we go. We're seeing another Super Dragon hit. I think we're seeing a very similar composition minus the Golem, but we've got the Archer Queen being used in order to create part of the funnel while sending in the Super Dragons to go through right behind the air sweepers. where we got the battle blimp being chosen in order to work deeper into the base. He's going to use that early Grand Warren ability to push everything in. A rage spell really nice for these super dragons. And it looks like he's going to be using a cloned blimp with the... Oh, he's using balloons. Cloned balloons takes down the monolith and the town hall. But these super dragons are actually, unfortunately, staying on the outside. I don't think this is what he wanted. Eagle Artillery has yet to be touched by any sort of defenses. But I'm not sure here. It looks like the Eagle is being healed up here. He's losing a lot of these super dragons. And he needed this 3-star. Unfortunately, lures out the CC. I don't know. This is going to be really risky here. This is going to be really risky. Uses the poison spell in order to make sure that he's able to deal with this area. Oh boy. Yeah, there's way too much base left, unfortunately. He's got a lot of spells still left up, but there is way too much base left, and the Eagle Artillery is just doing so much work. It is just doing a tremendous job at just really forcing this attack, and unfortunately, the RC is going to go down and not enough to get through. It was a really good attack, but without proper funneling on the side here, that attack just did not go to plan. So that, unfortunately, is going to be only 9 stars here for GS going in. But it's completely fine. They do still have another attack, but they are now down by a star. So that's a bit unfortunate here for GS. They could not keep up the momentum, and unfortunately, they do end up with a fail. So they are not too far behind, but they are not close either. What's going on, Swami? What's going on? Big fan of your content. Help me. A lot of support from India. Hey, I appreciate it. Oh, get a good stretch in, man. I've been sitting here for a while. Gotta, like, recline. Oh. Yeah. Now, you guys have just, like, never seen, like, the room outside of the green screen. So, like, look at that. I haven't worn it in a while. Mostly because I use a green screen. So, you know. I can't really use my Logitech webcam, or else it's fine if I had the merch right here. But it doesn't. So, yeah, that a bit sucks. But we have one more attack on each side. Ninja Flex needs a 3-star and a nice so basically they just need a 2-star and a nice defense to basically keep them going, while GS needs a 3-star and, of course, to force a defense on Ninja Flex. But here we go. We have got ourselves a super Barch coming in from NJ Flex. They're going to be using that Battle Blimp, Grand Warren ability early. Looks like, is he going to use a freeze for this sweeper? He does, and he's going to be able to take this down. This other sweeper does blow him back, but he's going to be able to get into the prime position that he needed in order to make sure that he's able to get some good value. Having the super archers remove the town hall is a must. Is he going to be able to get the eagle, or is he going to be able to get the scatter shot or the monolith? No, he's not. But he's going to get the eagle artillery. Is it possible for him to also get the multi-target inferno? Unfortunately, that is still going to remain up. But he did clear a decent amount of the base, clearing out at least a multi-inferno, the town hall, and the eagle artillery. So a nice funnel set from all of this value. So we'll see what they can do here. Heroes are going to work themselves around. Let's see where they go. They're going to stay on the left side of the base and work themselves down towards the Scattershot, Inferno, and the Monolith. Ooh. He loses his king. Oh no, he lost that king early. Oh boy, that is not good. He needed that king to stay alive. Because now he has to solely rely on all the tankage of the Titan and the Ice Golem. This is not really looking particularly good. He is going to be able to deal with the enemy Archer Queen, so that Queen does not have to deal with her. But he has a lot to deal with still. Scattershot is going to go down without doing a single shot onto the Queen. But there's a lot of base left. And that Queen is the only thing outside the Royal Champion that can keep this attack a hold. Can this be a really nice recovery? I don't know. Let's see what he can do. That Queen's still working herself strong. Still has that Queen ability. He's going to use that Queen ability here. Has the Royal Champion on the other side. He doesn't have any more spells here, but he's got balloons to go in for other defenses. And he is just really continuing to kind of move through the base. He's got that Royal Champion Seeking Shield going in, dealing with all of these. And he has 30 seconds remaining. Monolith will go down. Just a couple handful defenses remaining. He has enough cleanup from the Super Barbarians and the Royal Champion and the Queen. And that is a 3-star. That is a 3-star here for Ninja Flex. And I think that this is going to put this war right out of reach. And Ninja Flex, knock out GS. All right. Risen Ellie. If I didn't butcher that. Yep, this stream actually will remain up. This will be this will still be live. So you guys don't have to worry about it. You guys will be able to rewatch the entire attack and see my reactions and stuff and see all the wars. But unfortunately, that means GS is completely out of the running. Let's see them at least finish strong. But it's a bit unfortunate when the last attack, that 1-star, really did hurt them. It did a lot of work, and it made it really difficult for them to come back. So Ninja Flex knocking out GS from this tournament. But here we go. Our final attack going in for GS. We're just going to seeing them finish strong. We got a Queen Charge Lava Loon. He's going to use a couple Sneaky Goblins in order to help clear out a bit of a funnel, in order to make sure that it becomes much easier as he kind of works in. He's dealing with a lot of... He's going to be trying to deal with, at the very least, trying to funnel the king to go in for the enemy Barbarian King, possibly. He's going to use a Rage and a Headhunter in order to keep this queen alive, keeping her above that 50%. Nope, it looks like she's actually going to go over and deal with the Eagle Artillery. He's going to lure out a bit of this enemy CC. So it looks like he's going to deal... yep, he lures out the rest of it. He's able to deal with that with no problems whatsoever. That poison spell is going to be quite clutch. Now from here, doesn't have all too much. A very unorthodox style design where you're not using another rage spell, but instead a poison spell tower. Kind of interesting choice here. I wonder if he was getting hit by a lot of super archer blimps. But this core is open now, but that queen is not going in. He's forced to use another super wall breaker to get this queen to go right the way in the direction that he wants her to go. Use the Barbarian King to kind of continue to work himself in. And it's not looking too bad. Free spell in order to protect protect those healers from the Archer Queen. Or from the Inferno, I should say. And he's looking quite nice. He still has a lot of power working in. He still has the Archer Queen ability. He still has a Battle Blimp, and he looks like he's going to be sending that in with the Lava Loon, an early Grand Warren ability being chosen in this situation. It looks like that Queen is working right the way back in for that Monolith. Town Hall looks like it will go down to the Yetis and the rocket balloons. But is it going to be enough for a 3-star, at least for a final showcase before GS gets knocked out of the tournament? I don't know. Let's see. This Queen, or this Royal Champion, still working herself through. Lost the Queen, lost Diggy. Unfortunately, oh no, he did have that Queen's ability. I think he had more than enough to kind of get through, or that Royal Champion ability. I think he had more than enough to clear through the rest of this. Unfortunately, the skeleton spells just delete the Royal Champion. Oh, but with time not on his side, that is unfortunately a 2-star here. And GS, even with that, that is a 94% 2-star. And that puts the winners here, puts that to be Ninja Flex knocking out GS from the Global Clash Cup Finals. An 11-star performance from GS, not entirely enough to get through. An 88.4% for them. That 1-star absolutely hurt them. Absolutely. All the other attacks were good, but they just couldn't keep up the momentum. Nice try from GS, but Ninja Flex getting it done. Where am I from? The United States. Alrighty, let's reset. We are going back and we have one final match for this stream. And we're seeing another war where we have the lower bracket. And this time we are seeing let's fix up the two clan logos. Good watching. Alrighty. Take care, man. I'm trying my best with this, but here we go. So we have early attacks. So early attacks unfortunately had somewhat of an early out earlier on in this stream. Or at least you know, they really just couldn't handle the pressure. And I believe they got perfect ward earlier. GS always falls short on important matches recently. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. It's not the Japanese team. I think the Japanese team is really, really good. But yeah, I think that unfortunately GS, I just didn't think had enough. I believe it is United Gaming that they're kind of under. So it's United Gaming GS. So I think GS has their, I guess United Gaming joined them, I'm assuming. I didn't follow too closely on it, but now I will. But ET Esports, early attacks. This is another lower bracket match, and this is going to see who's going to be moving on into day 2 on the lower bracket to face off against who was it again? Who did we just watch? Ninja Flex. Spiking perfect ward. Here we go. We got the first attack to go in. I will reset everything here. Here we go. We've got a Blizzard. Okay, we got a Blizzard into Twin Hogs. We're seeing a lot of these different style of attacks here from the use of these, or pretty much of the use of these attacks. So here we go. There we go. For the most part, everything's reset. So here we go. That queen is being used with the invisibility to keep this queen alive, especially dealing with this barbarian king. So that way her ability isn't forced. That was really, really close. Alrighty. Queen's still working herself strong. Has the barbarian king going in on the right side. And he has a couple giants and wizards to help cut off a bit of a funnel here for this push. This is not looking too bad. He was able to take down the town hall thanks to the blizzard, so it makes his hero dive a lot easier, having that barbarian king go in for more additional value. Able to deal with the scatter shot here, making it far easier. This queen is wrapping her way around, going in for the enemy royal champion, luring out the enemy CC to make sure that the hogs don't lure it out and have to deal with it themselves. That way she can just kind of do her own thing, freezing up the monolith, making it a lot easier here. He has a rage spell here for the super hogs as they continue to power in. As regular hogs, they can kind of spill in around. He's got a skeleton spell to be used in order to distract the monolith and the scatter shot here. This is not looking too bad. He's got a lot of troops kind of pushing themselves in. This is looking really good. Hog Riders are going in, supporting this push in. He's got a Headhunter to deal with the enemy Archer Queen. This is looking really good and super dominant for early attacks. And with that Royal Champion Seeking Shield, that is an easy... Oh, goodness gracious. An easy 3-star here for early attacks. A swag freeze. And that sets them up really, really well. Nicely done. A very solid lead here to kick off this final lower bracket war. So, good job here in terms of this. And that is going to set them up for a nice and solid 3-star. With one attack used, things are looking pretty good. What's going on, football time? Yeah, that was a good attack. You don't see a lot of blizzards, but we have actually seen a lot of twin hogs. We've seen a lot of twin hogs. We haven't just seen Queen Charge. We've seen Skelly Donut. We've seen Bat Donut. We saw Blizzard. We saw the Zapquake. So there's been a lot. There's been a lot of twin hogs today, and a lot of flexibility with the strategy. So I will consider it still to be a really top tier attack. But I just think that, you know, sometimes it really does depend. It's a really difficult army to master. It's probably just on par with Quincher Lalo, but yeah, we'll see. Whew. A lot of speaking today, man. Streaming for 3 hours. Here we go. We have got ET Esports' next attack, and they're bringing in Twin Hogs, the standard Twin Hogs approach. This is looking good. We got a Battle Blimp looking to go in for the Town Hall, pairing this with a Rage spell here. Finds a Seeking Air Mine. It's shot down by the Monolith, but is going to be able to get the Town Hall down with no problems whatsoever. He's also able to lure out that CC early, being able to deal with the Super Minions and the Headhunters separately. So now he can really let this queen kind of do her own thing, walk in any real direction that she wants. But of course, keeping that queen healed is at utmost priority. Of course, he does want to be able to get some nice value, so I think going in here for the Eagle Artillery might be what he's trying to go in for. Nice wall breaker opens up a pretty large area of the base, as, again, you want to just make sure that you're continuing to work yourself in. Rage spell to keep this queen up. Dealing with Eagle Artillery with absolutely no problems whatsoever. Barbarian King used to establish more funneling, and using a super wall breaker to get even deeper into the base. This is looking really good. Dealing with the enemy Royal Champion, using an invisibility spell in order to make sure that that queen is staying protected. And he's got the Twin Hogs going in from the left side of the base. He's going to be using that early Grand Warden ability, followed by a Rage to consistently power through these raged up defenses and make sure that they're not doing nearly as much work. It's got a Skeleton spell, a free spell. Queen has used her ability, but able to clear through that multi-target Inferno. He's got a lot of power moving in. A free spell being used there in order to slow down and stop the Inferno Tower, and realistically, he just has to worry about this monolith because there is just so much power left up on this base. It is insane. Getting a solid performance. He still has to deal with the enemy Grand Warden, Altar, and Barbarian King, but with the Royal Champion ability and the free spell still left up, this is an easy 3-star. Hog Riders kind of sprinkled around to help clean up. Same with the Baby Dragons and other troops. And it looks like there we have it. We have a 3-star in response to early attacks. Blizzard into Twin Hogs. We had a standard Twin Hogs approach. So GG right here. So, both teams are in a very solid lead right now. Both of them with a pair of 3-stars. So we'll see what can happen with the rest of this attack. What's going on? Subham? Yeah, Subham. What's going on? Could get stretching. Whew. But let's see what can happen for the rest of this. This has been a really good stream. I really appreciate you guys just... Oh, I completely forgot to end the poll of the previous one. A lot of people thought NJ Flex was going to win, and they did. Let's do one more. One more poll. We got early attacks. I gotta spell it right. Versus ET Esports. What's going on? I see you in the chat. Here we go. Do you hope you do more Pro War streams? Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. No, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm managing my time a lot more with school, sports, YouTube here, and doing this shit. So here we go. I didn't mean to swear there. My bad. Here we go. We got a Bat Donut going in here. So he turned that multi-target Inferno invisible. Okay. You only got the expo. You only got the expo. Okay. Not amazing value right there by any stretch of the imagination, unless that expo is, like, detrimental to his plan. I don't know if that was enough value. I think he wanted to get that, maybe that Rage Spell Tower and the Inferno, because that really didn't take away too much damage. Thing is, though, is being used over by the Royal Champion. Should be able to remove her with that King ability. He has the Log Launcher to open up the base. He's got a nice lane being chosen, and he has a really nice amount of value getting a Log Launcher to do a ton of damage to these defenses. Unfortunately, he does miss out on the monolith, but the Inferno will indeed go down to the Yetis. He does have a rage spell for him, but unfortunately he loses both of his Yetis. One gets sprung and one just straight up dies. And now he's gonna have enough of a tank in order to kind of move in. Oh, he lost his queen. Uh-oh. Of course, the value is really nice though. That's half of the base gone. But is that really gonna be enough? We'll see, we'll see. Haste spell being used. He missed the freeze. Oh no, are we gonna see a 1-star? Oh, this would suck. This would absolutely suck. He's gonna get the Town Hall down. Okay, he saves at least the Town Hall going down, but I just don't think he has enough power to get through the back end. I could be very wrong here, but with that scatter shot up, with that queen still up, that unfortunately is not going to be enough, and early attacks is going to fall short here for a 2-star. Around an 80 to 85% 2 is what we're looking at right now. But unfortunately, that is it. That is all the value that he's going to be able to get. Oops, wrong side. There we go. That is going to be a pretty massive defense here for ET Esports. They kind of needed that. They definitely need that defense, but it really sucks on offense. I think he wanted to get more value outside of that. But he is going to get 86%. And there we go. That's going to give us a pretty solid thing here. 37.5%. 37.2. So there we go. You have amazing content. Love the idea of the twin hogs, but always struggling with the queen charge at tunnel 15. Yeah, I was originally planning on doing a twin hogs guide at some point, but something's gonna come up. So that was the plan. Okay. ET Esports only really need a 2-star in order to kind of keep going with the with them with early attacks, but here we go. Ooh, we got a Skelly Donut in response to that Bat Donut that got like the Expo. Here he's getting the Expo and the Clan Castle. Getting some nice additional value here. This is going to establish some really, really, really nice things here for this attack. But with this Skelly Donut Lalo, you just need to make sure that you are controlling the heroes to go in the right direction that you want. Now that you don't have to deal with the Clan Castle, you really have a lot of freedom to kind of do whatever you want with this attack. You just want to make sure, though, that you are getting a really solid amount of the base down to continue to push your way through. So this is where we are seeing the use of the defensive rage, kind of making sure that it's a little bit harder, but of course having the king ability being used in order to keep moving in. He's got a nice funnel set. The queen decides on just entering into the base. RC is also moving right behind. Town Hall, I don't know if it's going to go down. He's got an invisibility spell for the headhunt or for the royal champion. Should be able to remove that multi and possibly the single target inferno. Queen uses her ability. No, just barely. That single target inferno stays up. That's not going to be a huge issue for the lava. Now he's going to start that lavaling from the top since he now has that town hall guaranteed. He's going to send in a couple balloons to look or at least go in for those Teslas and just continues to work himself around the rest of this base. This is going to be quite interesting. He's got that Stone Summer working in for the Eagle Artillery. Haste Spell going in for the Royal Champion area, and the Scatter Shot. Rage Spell Tower goes off. He was able to deal with the Monolith already early on. He's got a nice kind of push going, but with that Rage Spell Tower, that Monolith is just doing insane damage. Has an invisibility spell on that, on the Dragon Raider. I almost had a brain fart there, but unfortunately, not enough. It's not enough to get through. And that is going to be a defense for early attacks. They really need that defense just to make sure that ET Esports was in check. And I think this might be a bit more percent than what early attacks got. So this is going to give ET Esports the tie on stars, but a higher percentage. So that is a bit unfortunate here, but both teams are around the same area here. That is going to be a defense. So nice try from ET Esports, but they are just not enough to get through. That is a 39.0. So early attacks is a bit behind right now. We will see. See how kind of everything goes through. Or remember, the winner of this match goes up to face off, or whoever wins this one faces off against the loser of the second of the upper bracket. That is very, very important. So whoever wins between Tribe and Tourette Warriors today goes down and faces Ninja Flex, while the winner of KC versus Marcos Esports will go on to face the winner of Early Attacks and ET Esports. But here we go. We got our next attack going in. We have got ourselves, I'm not sure why the bracket is still on. Okay, there we go. They fixed it. We got a Queen Charge Recall Super Dragons. Let's go. This is a strategy that is incredibly strong right now and being used quite easily in terms of breaking the base completely. Going in for an early monolith is always incredibly nice. Is he wanting to go in for the Town Hall, or does he want to use the Battle Blimp for that? Let's see. Where does this queen go? It looks like she's going to stay on track. Yep, there's no open wall segments, so there is no way to kind of get her to go in a different direction. But he's got that recall spell to hopefully get that queen out and use her a little bit later on. So now he's got that funnel completely set. Super Dragons are being sent in, and now here they go. Right behind the air sweepers, we're seeing another type of these, and using the Stone Slammer. This does have a bit of a caveat that could actually hurt him in the long run. But the Super Dragons are working themselves towards the Town Hall. Stone Slammer is also doing a lot of nice tanking for them. He does miss them in terms of the Town Hall, but he is going to be able to get the Town Hall secured to those two Super Dragons, which is always really nice. If he can take down the CC, this could be massive. He's got a Super Dragon in the core of the base, kind of continuing to work himself around, but unfortunately, not really a lot kind of working himself through. The Super Dragons are thinning out, but he's going to be using that Barbarian King to continue to move himself around. That queen is still up, still working her way around with the use of those healers. Unfortunately, he does have to deal with the enemy CC, dealing with the enemy Lava Hound, and the Barbarian King still has his ability with a freeze and invisibility still left up on the base. Let's see here. That RC is still up. She has the healers. It's a healer. It's a Royal Champion charge. But I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to kind of continue to move through. That Royal Champion is getting really low on HP. In terms of invisible, but the Scattershot was already throwing a ball of rocks. And unfortunately, that's a defense. Yata still not enough to get through. With the Super Dragons, it was really close. And a high 90% is always incredibly nice. Unfortunately, that is going to be a 2-star here. It's a nice try. Just not enough to get through. Whew. So, right now, you guys are saying early attacks, but right now, it is anyone's game. It is anyone's game. We'll see. Did they do the same attack on this base? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and watch the stream in order to see kind of what happened. But it was a bit unfortunate, you know? Alright, are we going in for our next attack? And we indeed are. We will update the percentage while this is going on. Here we go. We have got a... I'm not sure, actually. What is this? What are we seeing? Are we seeing a... Are we seeing a Zap Lalo? Well, no, of course not. There's no lightning. But we are seeing a Sui hero. So they're dealing with the enemy CC, so this means that this is a full-on Suilalo. You don't see this too often. You do not see a typical Suilalo just go in standard. So that is actually a very, very interesting play here from ET Esports. You're going to use a couple Super Barbarians, clear out these cannons, make it a little bit easier for maybe something to go in and snipe off the air defense, which could be pretty nice. But of course, using that Queen with an invisibility without forcing that Queen ability here in terms of removing at least one of the Inferno Towers. There is still a Rage Spell Tower that's going to do a lot of work on the other side. I wonder if he kind of wanted that push to go in towards the other side. Not entirely sure. But now he's got that battle. He's got the Battle Blimp. He's got the Lava Hound. And of course, the Blimp to go in for that Town Hall. Uh-oh. Finds a Tornado. Rage Spell. 3 spells used. He's going to secure this Town Hall with the use of the Yeti Bomb. This is not looking too bad right now. He's got the RC going in for the Scatter Shot on the left side of the base and the Lava Balloon to work on the right. He's got a Skeleton Spell to distract the multi-target, to distract the Scatter Shot as they work themselves around. It's not looking too bad. He's got the RC continuing to move in. This is looking really good. He has a lot of cleanup troops still left up and a lot of time. This is not looking terrible. He has a ton of balloons. There you go. That's the 3-star. That is a 3-star that ET Esports desperately needed, and this gives them a star advantage. This is incredibly good right now for them, as they are easily going to be able to 3-star. And this is definitely going to put them in a really solid position, getting it done for the 3-star. Oh, I guess one of the casters disappeared on the Global Clash Cup side, but that's fine. But there you go. That is current. We're looking at a really solid performance here from ET Esports. Currently, they are in a star and percentage advantage, so they are definitely forcing early attacks to say, you gotta get 3 stars. You gotta get 3 stars at this point. Do I stream my push attacks? I do not. I don't even push. So, we will see kind of what happens. It's gonna be really interesting. Ugh. Whew. Here we go. We have our 4th attack going in for early attacks, and we are seeing the Electro Dragons. We got some Inferno Dragon action here. Interesting. We typically do not see Inferno Dragons, but it looks like he noticed that the base was pretty exposed to Inferno Dragons at the early stages. I believe the Monolith will still walk onto these troops. But unless he uses a free spell here, which I think he might be doing, he's going to get some pretty nice value in this situation. He's got the Electro Dragons to go in, and he's low-key expecting these Inferno Dragons to actually clear out the Town Hall. He's going to use an early Rage with Grand Warden ability. He does need to use a freeze. He's not using a freeze. That Town Hall is still remaining up. I think he wanted the... He wanted a little bit more from that, but he does have the Battle Drill to really help him towards the back end part of the base. Let's see as they continue to push in. He's got the E-Drag still moving in. Not super pretty like one of the previous mass Electro Dragon attacks that we saw, but he's got the Battle Drill working themselves in. Going in now for some of these other defenses, especially the Eagle Artillery, as it could still be remaining up. But of course... There we go. Down goes the Eagle Artillery. The Royal Champion does have to use her ability, but he does have Diggy. She does have Diggy and the Battle Drill to continue to work themselves in. A freeze here, a Rage, but I don't think that's going to be enough to keep this Royal Champion alive. The Battle Drill is still working through, and really whatever's within that Battle Drill can get some pretty nice value, and that is really, really good. That Barbarian King still has his ability. I think this is looking really good. I think this is a dominant 3-star that they desperately needed. That Queen is still up as well. That Battle Drill is incredible, as it got nearly the value that he needed. And of course, he did hopefully not miss the Town Hall, but he got it. He got the 3-star. So that brings us up to a total of 10 stars for early attacks here. They're not looking too bad, but again, like, this is a really close call for them. Alrighty. We got our 4th attack going in for ET Esports. We'll see what they can do. So what do you guys think about these attacks so far? That was a beautiful Mass Electro Dragon attack, and with the Battle Drill, it just goes to show that Battle Drill is one of, if not the most underrated siege machines. It works incredibly well in a wide variety of army compositions. As long as you don't have to use it to go in for something very specific, it can be really good. So we're still waiting on our next attack to go in, which is ET Esports. I look sleepy. I mean, I've been up since 4. I woke up like late 3, early 4. So yeah, I mean, I am sleepy. No doubt about that. But that's a sacrifice I take. It's a sacrifice I make to bring you guys this stream, because I care about you guys. Here we go. We got Super Bowler action. We got a recall spell going in with this one as well. It'll be very interesting to see what he's going to do. So he's got 2 healers as well. So it looks like he might be doing 2 healer Queen Charge. 2 healer Queen Charge. That could be possible. Unless he's recalling the Warden, which is not something I would typically see every day. But we've got the Unicorn with the Queen, which is going to be healing up quite a bit. That Unicorn, like, barely has any HP, so kind of important. Of course, he's going to make sure that he's using a rage spell on the right side, and he's going to recall this Queen back. Where is he going to be using this? It's going to be going with the Grand Warden here. Here we go. We got the Ice Golem going in with the Super Bowlers, and everything else kind of starting to work themselves in. Barbarian King on the left side in order to help create a really solid funnel. He's got the Battle Blimp in order to deal with the Town Hall. A jump spell to get pretty nice into the base, and using that Town Hall to use the Yeti Blimp to remove the Town Hall without using a rage spell is incredibly important. The Super Bowlers also help take that down with no actual issues at all. It's looking really dominant right now as they continue to move in. Let's see, the Super Bowlers are just continuing to work they're continuing to work themselves around the base. Wow, they get rid of a lot of these key defenses, including the Scatter Shot, the Inferno Tower. That is a lot of value right there. And we still have the Barbarian King being used here in this situation, and the Royal Champion towards the back end of the base. Not looking too bad. We got a nice push. This is definitely a really important attack for ET Esports, as this is going to maintain their lead. But Without this, it could spell some pretty big danger. He still has a lot of troops remaining, but there's still an Inferno still up. But he does have the Royal Champion Seeking Shield, so I really wouldn't worry all too much. There's definitely a lot left up on. There's not really a lot left up on this base, so this should be a really, really easy 3-star to absolutely smash through and get a really. Oh wait. Time. Barbarian King is still up. Oh no, it's gonna be a time fail. Oh no, they barely get it. Oh, barely. Just barely getting that. And that is a 3-star, giving them a nice and solid lead as they go into the final attacks. That was a lot closer than I would have thought. So, final attack on each side. This could be really good. We could be seeing a 14-star war from ET Esports. But again, it's going to be quite interesting. So with this situation, ET Esports kind of just needs a 2-star to kind of win this war, and early attacks need a 3-star here. So let's see what they do. Here we go. We've got ourselves a Skelly Bat Donut Lava Loon. And he's going to be going in for the Clan Castle and the Expo here, trying to get as much value as he can from these two. And the CC and the Expo will go down, and it looks like he was trying to also get the multi-target Inferno, but he misses it. That is fine, though, because now he doesn't really need to worry about that Rage Spell Tower going off and raging up the Inferno. But he is going to be using the Yeti Blimp in order to remove some of these buildings and make some nice pathing set already in terms of getting his queen or king into the base. This is really important. You kind of really want to make sure that you're doing this. The Yeti Blimp is just a fantastic way to really control everything and kind of where everything will go. It's always extremely important. Couple sneaky goblins in order to go in for the storage here. If that goes down, which it does before the before that goes down, you got the enemy Barbarian King to deal with. It looks like okay, whew, the Barbarian King didn't get lured by the enemy Barbarian King. That kept him kind of right there, right next to him as he continues to move in. Let's see here. The King saw his ability. He's just taking his sweet old time, and he's got the Super Wall Breaker going in, helping open up the wall a little bit more, and this Queen is just going to continue to work herself around. Of course, you still got a couple defenses that you're... Well, there's still a couple defenses that this Queen and probably King could still get. He's got the Royal Champion going in, and now he's got the Lava Loon. This is a 3-star that early attacks desperately needs to 3-star. As he just needs to make sure that he's continuing to work in. If not, this is an ET Esports victory. He's got that balloon, or he's got the balloons kind of working in with Grand Warden, haste, and basically getting through this defensive rage. He's got the back end done. The Queen is already dealt with. Balloons are still moving through. Skeleton spells are still around. And this is looking incredibly good for a really strong 3-star performance. And this means that really ET Esports needs to get a pretty low percentage 2-star in order to basically get knocked out of the Global Clash Cup Finals. But that is a 3-star here for Kuma of early attacks. Yeah, no chance of missing. So that is quite impressive here. That brings them from 10 stars all the way up to 12. Or I'm sorry, 13 stars. So now, early attacks just needs a solid 2-star and get at least a decent percentage, but realistically, they have the winning here as long as they get a 50% 2-star. Here we go. The final attack of the war. ET Esports just needs a 2-star, and they're risking it all with the Queen Charge Lava Loon. Can this be the final? Could this be the winner, ET Esports, or could early attacks go into more of this lower bracket? It would suck to see them missing out on another first day right after Worlds. Bet that would suck. Here we go. King's being used on the other side. Queen is going in for multiple other defenses. The Super Wall Breaker entering into that multi-target Inferno and opening up that area. He's going to be able to deal with the enemy CC. He did lose the Unicorn, but that's completely fine. Using a Rage spell here in order to keep this Queen up as he continues to work himself through. He is going into the Monolith. He is going to be forced to use that Queen ability, but that should be fine. The Eagle Artillery does go down, so this is pretty nice. So let's see what else he can do. What is he going to use in order to gain access to... Okay, I see. He's going to be using the Battle Blimp in order to get the Town Hall. And that's really, remember, this is all he needs. All he needs is a 2-star. That's all he needs. He just needs his Town Hall to go down. Finds a Tornado. Okay, he has a free spell. All he really needs is that 2-star. And down that goes. Town Hall is going to be for securing. Right, there you go. And that is going to be... God, the yawn. Yeah, my bad. But with a 70%, anything more than this, this is an ET Esports victory. They got as much as they needed. They only needed the 2-star to stay in the running. And I think they might even have a chance to 3-star here. 33 seconds remaining. King being the best air defense it can be, protecting that its own air defense. But with Diggy still right there, that is a 3-star for ET Esports. And they knock early attacks out of the Global Clash Cup Finals. Unfortunate for early attacks, they could not just, they just really could not power through. And it is very unfortunate that early attacks is again out. That brings them up to a total of a 14-star performance. That is a very, very good turn of events. Of course, a 99% in terms of percentage. 99. Very, very close to being a perfect war. They just needed that 1 3-star. And there you go. That right there is the final matchup we are going to be streaming today. There are, of course, other matchups going on right now, but if I were you, I would be checking the official stream out for Global Clash Cup so you can listen to the commentators and just watch that stream. It could be incredibly good. Let's see. I really appreciate being able to be here and stream. It has been an awesome stream, guys. I know we're not streaming the upper bracket, but it was incredibly fun nonetheless. So make sure you guys check in for this really tight matchup with Tribe Gaming. I think it's going to be an incredibly good war. But I need to rest my voice. I need to just rest in general. I have been up for a while. So there you go. Feel free to join up the stream for the Global Clash Cup on their YouTube channel. But it has been my pleasure. I'll be back here streaming again, hopefully more competitive and just more other things in general, but just streaming in general. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys subscribe, ring the bell, use code CORRUPT right here. Use this code. It's the best code. But I will be seeing you guys next time.